is time for D&D. And both Ghost Pepper and Wolf are unmuted. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. It is time.
What's up? It's time.
What's up, peeps? Yo, Carly. Eat that popcorn. Hell yeah. Striker! 59 months! 59? That's crazy. That's crazy.
10 away from being nice.
That's nice plus 10. I mean, yeah, nice plus
minus
10. Minus 10. Wait.
Oh, it's nice minus 10.
It's minus 10.
Look, I know this game is about
nice
math rocks, but
10
don't ask us.
minus 20.
Yeah.
I can do basic math at least.
Anyway, we're here, and it's great.
Basic.
Thank you so much for that, that sub. I really appreciate it, darling. I hope y'all are having a good night. It's time to play some D&D. I have no idea what's going on because I wasn't here last week. It's fine. Ghost Pepper? Wait, I see you talking, but I don't hear you. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
there you
I'm
are.
typing.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All right, you're not actually talking. Okay.
No.
It's like lighting up, and I can. I was like, oh no, I lost Ghost. Oh my goodness. How are you guys doing, Striker and Carly? I know Carly's probably still AFK.
All right. Well, hello everybody. Really excited for this. This is gonna be a fun one. I've got some fun hijinks lined up for the next couple of sessions. Everybody else is excited for this.
I feel that, Striker.
Still waiting for Cauliflumps to get home. There's probably another train blocking him or something.
Right.
That's what happened. That's what happened last week. Is he was on his way, driving on his way home, and there was like a train stopped on the tracks at a crossing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, as you do.
Good.
You know.
Goodness gracious. I'm excited and scared for your events tonight. I see dead things on the map.
Oh, that was from last
No, that was
week.
last time.
I know, but that's I know.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to another session of Winds of Chaos. Let's get stuck into it, shall we? I'm just gonna turn my Kenku down. I turned it up a little bit more.
I haven't. Yeah, Striker, could you let me know if the volume balance is okay between everybody and the Kenku? I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay.
Music could
So
go down.
I have some thank yous to distribute to the community. We've got our question of the day. Do you have that command set up?
Yes, I do. WOC.
Flutter? Okay.
OTD.
Nice. Okay.
Got it.
All right. So our question of the day is, what is something? Oh, and he's here just in time. The person whose answer to the question
I love that he just
is most
magically
obvious.
appears on the thing.
Yeah, Ghost, I read that and I instantly knew.
Thank you, Philander.
So, the question of the day is, what is something your character would react negatively to abstaining from for a long period, and how would this affect them?
Oh boy.
While our players are thinking of their answer to the question of the day, you out in chat, noble chatters, noble viewers, may also answer the question of the day with a for a D&D or other TTRPG character who is near and dear to your heart. Yeah, and while our players are thinking of their answer to the question, I'm going to distribute some thank yous. First of all, thank you to everybody who contributed over the years to our Ko-fi campaign. Your monthly contributions helped us to pay for Roll20 subscriptions, art commissions, the commissions for the little animated sprites that are being shown off in the corners of our Facecam players, as well as little Foodle Shep in there, made by the inestimable Towel Cape Brigade. Yeah, so all of your contributions helped us to pay for that and to make this the best campaign that we can make it with some extra fun stuff for ourselves and for the viewers. So thank you so much. Remember, if you are a contributor to the Ko-fi campaign, even though that membership campaign has ended as we draw our D&D campaign towards a conclusion, if you still have any banked monthly redeems, you can redeem a Wild Magic Surge, a Major Monster Mutation, a custom NPC, or custom magic item to appear in the campaign. So please use up your redeems and let us know what you want. Second thank you is to Starborn Striker, who is in the chat. She's our resident rules lawyer, as well as Bo the Distance when they are able to attend, which life is busy, so that's become a little bit more difficult for our friend Bo. But thank you so much, Megan and Bo, for helping us keep on the straight and narrow with the game's rules. Third thank you to Vinyl Stencil, who helps us to organize the bits redeems. Remember that you can use your bits to affect the course of the game, give the player inspiration, throw some mundane, useful items in their way. Minor monster mutation, major monster mutation. Did I say Wild Magic Surge yet? If I didn't, if I did already, you know, it's the favorite. I love it. I love it when people redeem the Wild Magic Surge. It's so much fun. Yes, it is. Yeah, so thank you all so much. And the final thank you is to all of you, just for being you, just for being cool, just for sticking with us through the incredible chaos of this 5-year campaign.
5 years!
Oh my goodness.
I gotta dig back. I bet I can
Crazy.
find session 1's date. It's like the 25th of December. 23rd. It's right around
23rd, yep.
Christmas.
23rd.
Crazy.
Of, I want to say 2021.
Best Christmas present ever.
Yeah.
I think it was
it'd be
2020,
2022
Ghost.
2020. Yeah.
2020.
5 years would make it 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's right above there. What is
Yeah, right
something
above
your
where you
character
said,
would
"Hey,
react
Flanger."
negatively to abstaining from for a long period, and how would this affect them?
All right. Well, let's get the easy one out of the way. Cauliflumps. What is
Yeah.
Google's answer to the question of the day?
Man, I had to give this a lot of thought. And I just,
It's a tough one.
Yeah, man. But I think I've landed on an answer, and it is Mazra and Kiona. No, I'm kidding. Although that would be sweet. No, it's definitely Smokeleaf. And he would be cranky and annoyed and not his usual lovable self. So, yeah, it would not be good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Megan
exactly.
says, wine for Ephema, whiskey for Darfin. There would be a lot of headaches, a lot of groaning, and a lot of grumpiness.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you-
exactly.
do
You
you
said it.
Do you get headaches from abstaining from alcohol?
If you're used to
I
it.
don't know about that.
Withdrawal.
I guess so.
Yeah.
If you're into it.
Megan, Darfin's boyfriend's got to get him off the bottle.
Oh, thank you,
That
Ghost.
bot already got
It's so
banned
fast.
from my channel, and I was it was Saribot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was so frustrated because Iced Convocation is such a good username
Right?
that
Right.
I'm like, why did a bot get
Shame.
it? That's
Right.
so frustrating.
Yeah.
so frustrating, yeah. Although it does have an
Hair of the
extra
dog is the
character
thing
at
for
the
the
end.
reason, I guess. So.
Oh, true.
Yeah, Iced Convocational.
That's honestly that's even better.
Yeah. What are the withdrawal symptoms from like marijuana? If you like smoke marijuana every day.
Oh, I don't know.
stop?
I
don't know
really
what
don't
I
feel like
have
I've
no
ever
idea.
had withdrawal from it, and I have cold cut it off a
I
lot,
certainly
and I
haven't.
smoke a lot of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will tell you
Yeah.
that I feel like it doesn't
Yeah.
do that.
Possible.
Maybe there are. I don't know. I've not
Yeah.
heard of any.
I mean, you could be grumpy
I
because
guess
it's a
it's
habit you do, probably, but not
Yeah.
necessarily a physical thing.
I guess it depends on what kind you end up with, because there's some on the market that's like really high THC nowadays.
I
Mhm.
smoke most
Like,
of that,
that's-
so that's...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You really can't get stuff
Well,
that's really low in THC these days, actually. It's really hard to find,
Yeah. Yeah.
to be completely honest. It's a thing.
Yeah.
And it's a thing that should be not, but, you know.
Yeah. 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 All right. Well, why don't we go with Kiona next? What is something that would negatively affect Kiona? If she
Not being
abstained
able
from it
to
for a long
visit
time?
her horses in their stable.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's her like zen zone. That's her peace area. That's where she
Mm.
goes to think about things. That's where she, you know what I mean? Like if she couldn't go there, she'd never be able to wind down.
Yeah.
That's how we got
Okay.
BBEG Kiona.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
god.
that's it. Take
how
her
you
horses
get
away
That's
from
the-
her.
that's
and
the side
she's-
effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The like mental health.
Whatever you do,
piece.
don't
Yeah.
eat her horses. That would make it much,
Yeah.
much worse.
What are you talking about? That's
Preferably
never
not.
happened.
Yeah, I don't know. If that were to come up, like I don't, it wouldn't obviously, but
Cannot believe we're still after this after all this time.
I know it's crazy. I mean, it's been like 4 years since then, so
Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
not in the campaign, I guess, but it's water under the bridge.
I mean, honestly,
Water under the
we
bridge.
should have thought about advancing the campaign in real time.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
5 years since we left.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
It would
really
work.
though.
It would work.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that far off. Because it's been
No.
what, like 2 years, I think. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
It's
we
2 or 3
well,
now, I think.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, it
You'd
could be.
probably have to go back through and like really calculate it out, but I think it's been closer to 3 years in
Yeah.
campaign time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 6 months just in the last, like, in the intervening time between
Yeah.
the end of the last chapter and the start of this one.
Hmm.
I think that's what I said anyway.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
probably been
remember what I
3
said.
then, right? I don't know.
Yeah. What about Mazra?
Honestly, Mother
Mazra being impacted.
doesn't really have any vices, but she probably is similar to Kiona. I would think like if she couldn't see her immediate family, she'd be really I think it would really bother her because she spent so long without them.
Mhm.
And now that she has them
So
back, she's
Mazra's-
like, yeah,
Yeah.
Momsra.
Mazra is like, grumpy face, but always hugging Momsra from behind.
Momsra and Ansra. Ansra.
Yeah.
Momsra and Ansra. Heck yeah.
Redacted,
Hey,
welcome.
Redacted. All right. My friends. Thank you for your answers to the question of the day. Yeah, but I also think they both drink to avoid getting headaches over other things. So they basically just be really grumpy if they can't have any. The copium
The
would be,
copium. That's
would be
right.
cut off. Healthy habits for both Euphema and and
Oh, it's
Darfin.
It's WOC.
Cope with life's difficulties using alcohol. What could go wrong?
There you go, redacted.
Chat, I feel like I don't need to say it, but don't cope with life's problems using alcohol. It's
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
It's not the best.
Not a good plan.
Not the best plan.
No.
That's not a good idea. How has it ever harmed anybody? Anyway, welcome everybody in our last session. Well, Cauliflumps, do you want to give a recap? Because Flutter's missed 2 sessions now. So what have we been up to since the?
Did I miss 2? I thought you guys canceled the one before that.
We did. You're right.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're right. You're right.
You had me in a like, oh my god, did I miss 2 again?
No.
Oh my god.
No, you're good. You're good.
I forgot. Like, I was getting cut open. Before last.
Yeah, so last session, I believe we started with a short rest because we were all at like 1 HP. But we could not stop for a long rest because we needed to make sure that Caradwin actually ascended. And so we patched our wounds. It is, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at her. Sorry, you guys.
I know, she's so cool, right? Oh man, she's great. And she's kind of, I don't know. I feel like she's, yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think she's very cool now. I mean, she's in Yarn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Spoilers. So we rushed to the top of the tower, and we were like, okay, do the thing, you do that, and she was like, no, they're gonna attack. You guys be ready. And so we sort of set up and weren't really sure what to expect. And she started the ritual, and a horrible sorcerer, or no, not sorcerer, well, maybe, but like a necromancer. Appeared, which is weird. Like, Whittle doesn't even want his necromanced. But anyway, so the necromancer shows up and summons a shitload of undead, and we're all fucking panicking because there's 3 of us, and we're like, how the fuck are we to keep these away from Caradwin? Oh god. Anyway, it was terrifying. Thankfully, Kiona hasted Foodle. I hope this is okay, Flutter. Kiona hasted Foodle and Mazra, and so both of them put down some webs to slow the undead down, to trap them in there. And Kiona used every reaction and a lot of sorcery points to counterspell every single fucking spell.
I saw that because I was looking at my character sheet and I was like, wait, did I spend that?
Oh yeah, you got nothing left.
Points the last time?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was using them from the tower.
That you could use to trigger the wild magic surge too.
Oh yeah. I was holding on to that one. I was like, oh god. Anyway, so she's like totally out of resources. I think she's got like 3 or 4 spell slots left, and they're not good ones either. But yeah, so Kiona was absolutely clutch. Foodle and Mazra put down some control AoE stuff. God, I really wanted to summon Kiona's dragon, but I was like, well, she's concentrating on haste, so I can't. So fuck, there goes that plan. Anyway,
yeah, I have to make a decision
because the dragon, I
making
think,
you guys apes, making a dragon, or haste, and that's the thing.
I know, that's the problem. Yeah, it sucks. I don't like that. I don't want to play Kiona anymore. That's too hard of a decision. I think it ended up being the right decision in this instance. Thank goodness. I think the control spells really made a big difference, and then Kiona was able to do some blasting. So she put down some, like, I think maybe a fireball, and I don't know, because I saved all the 3rd levels for counter spells. Anyway,
and I did take back the scorching ray, so that's a thing.
Oh, that's right. And Mazra was fucking that necromancer up. Foodle was blasting some of the undead off the edge, which was very, very fun. Ghost, thanks for making this map way up high. That was a blast. My god. I need to do that more for my players, because, man, there's no feeling like it. It's like Baldur's Gate 3 shit. It's so good. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's just the
Baldur's
best.
Gate 3 has actually, like, it's actually changed the way I think about D&D combat. Like when I'm setting out
Same.
to plan a combat board, like Baldur's Gate 3 has significantly changed that in terms of verticality and placement and movement, and I just love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Yes.
Please continue.
No, totally agreed. One of the things that it made me, it changed my thinking a lot too, Ghost, like what you were saying. The other thing it made me realize is it's very fun, not all the time, but it is very fun to just mop the floor with enemies. You still got to be tactical. You got to use those resources, use those spell slots, use those whatever. But like this combat, it wasn't, we're not all on 1 HP. It wasn't a deadly fight for us, but it was a terrifying fight because we were panicked constantly, like, oh god, they're gonna get the Caradwen, like, oh, shit, right?
Well,
throw it all, use it all, fire everything, like, oh man.
And you're rolling out from a fight that did end with all of you.
That was very deadly. yeah. So yeah, it was just a super fun combat, and I'm very sad that you missed it, Flutter, because it was an absolute blast. Ghost really knocked it out of the park. And Caradwen ascended. Oh gosh, I better go back to my notes. So she is now a part of the Conclave of Dust, I believe. She's one of the Anyoran. Yeah, and then
just to be clear.
Is it Dust or Dusk?
Dusk. Yeah.
Okay, good. Did I say Dusk? Because I wrote down Dusk.
I thought you did.
Okay,
But
maybe I did.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Just in case, chat, it's dusk, like nightfall. But so when Caradwen ascended, an old man, short little guy, dressed like an Anyaran, but he wasn't. We didn't recognize him from the meeting of the Conclave of Dust, back when. And he called himself Eldath. He introduced himself as Eldath. And it was weird. Like, he pretended not to know us. He was, oh yeah, this is the first time we're meeting, right, Foodle? But like, he knew our names and like, I don't know, sort of clearly knew us. It was very weird. He said he was from another time and place, maybe? Anyway, he said he was an Anyaran. Wolf has a theory on who this guy is. The best part about this guy, I love Eldath, because he knows, we thought maybe he was the Wayfarer, like fucking with us, but he knows the Wayfarer and was like, oh yeah, that guy, he's always stealing food. And I was like, yeah, Kiona, see? And then I had to roleplay Kiona.
Masha liked him for that.
Right? Like, yeah, we were like, all right, Eldath, you're all right. You're cool, dude.
They were both Kali and Wolf, like, or rather, Foodle and Mazur were both like really suspicious of Eldath until he said, until he grumbled about the Wayfarer, and then they were both like, "You're all right."
yeah. We were like, "Okay, no more insight checks. This guy's good." Oh man. But yeah, he was like, yeah, that guy's always stealing food and relatives, and so Food was like, wait, what? Oh god, it's actually happening. Anyway, but yeah, so we don't
relatives.
Oh yeah, but we don't know. There was no confirmation of who this Eldath was. Now Wolf has a theory, and I think there's definitely some merit to it, but I'm also like, man, how anyway, who knows. So that's Eldath.
So what you do know about him is that he said that he kind of is the black sheep of the Anyaran.
Yeah,
and that he remembers when there wasn't just elves.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So like only elves can be.
That's why they're fighting.
Yeah, and he's
so
like,
hard.
that's bullshit, because I remember when it wasn't just L, right? So so yeah, and then as if that's not enough, the episode ended. So our characters, I don't think there's any way our characters know this. but the camera panned away from us, and we were watching a figure on the pier in Dalclash, or New Dalclash, or whatever we're calling it. And they are holding a copper urn. It's peaceful. And this person says, it's peaceful here. I'm glad I got to see it one more time. I'm glad he got to see it one more time too. All of this is so silly, isn't it? The Purity League, Elven supremacy. Ugh, they don't even know their own history. Caradwyn isn't the first half-elf to rise among the Anyaran, but it seems like the old fogies like us are the only ones who remember. Anyway, farewell, old friend. And this figure, who it turns out is Eldath, dumps out the last remains of grandfather among the waves. And then, without standing up, he just sort of spins around on his bum, massages his legs just below the knees, and says, I've forgotten how much these damn things hurt. So there's something going on with his legs. Anyway, he props his staff. Is it a staff? Anyway, twists something along his shin. There's a dull click, and removes the bottom half of his legs. He sets aside the two stilts. He's much shorter than he appears. So when he was up on the tower, he was like 5-ish, 6-ish feet or whatever. And only now I don't think our characters know this, right? But like it's revealed to the audience that like he was much shorter than he appears. So he picks up his stilts and his staff and he walks away humming a tune that his aunt taught him a long, long time ago.
I got chills just then. I got chills. Okay, I have ideas.
Ghost is good.
Oh my god!
I know, you should have heard Ghost tell it. That was just my bad retelling. Yeah, I know. Ghost is amazing. Anyway, and that is where the session ended, and we were like, what the fuck? Anyway. So, yeah.
You did an excellent retelling. Thank you very much.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Wasn't bad mid, Carly, no.
Yeah, see? Carly gets it. It was mid. I was trying to... I didn't want to take, 20 minutes to... But yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, definitely go back and watch Ghost do it.
I'm going to have to go back and watch the VOD, for sure.
Yeah, it's really good.
What the frack?
I know. Mind blown. I'm like, who do we know who's small?
You, Foodle, it's you!
I know, that's what Wolf said, but I'm like, how would that... A Poodle's an Anyaran? Like, I don't know.
Excuse me, we've already seen Poodle in some weird-ass visions in the future.
The truth is out there.
The truth is out there. Oh my god. He's a believer.
I believe. I believe too.
That's so funny. I mean, that would be insane and incredible, but I don't know. There's a lot that points to
it. The most hilarious thing of me and Megan rewatching the X-Files is, it was made in the days of like network TV with weekly episodes and season breaks, and we just binge watched the whole thing. And the last episode, before they rebooted it, the last episode is literally a 2-part clip episode that's like summarizing the whole story, and they'll show a clip and then cut back to like the framing story, and they'll be like, and that's why we knew blah blah blah, and we were both like, that didn't happen. Like they would show clips and then retcon the context and the meaning behind the clips. Because you could tell after so many seasons, they had no idea what the story was.
That's so funny.
It killed us watching that. We're like, that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
Oh,
that's so funny.
Anyway, oh my god. If you're ever thinking of doing a full rewatch of X-Files out of love for the show, don't.
Don't.
It's so bad.
Oh no.
There's a great one. Oh my god. When shows are like unintentionally like prescient and say something that really hasn't aged well. There's one from an episode that was like from 2000 or something like that, and Mulder and Scully were on domestic terrorism duty because they were being punished, and Mulder was like, "Oh man, nothing ever happens in terrorism."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And we were like, crap. No way.
Oh, jeez.
like a year later. Wow.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
crazy.
Crazy. My God.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's all
he
Mulder's
jinxed it.
fault. He jinxed it.
Anyway. My friends, so we're gonna do this real quick. We're not gonna roleplay any of it out, unless you have an extra special request to roleplay any part of it. But we talked about downtime in our group chat. You do have 6 rounds of downtime. In the interest of keeping things moving, I would like to keep it to just rolls. But if you have like a real like key character development kind of need to roleplay something out, I'm happy to do that. So why don't we start with Mazra, because there's 2 items that came up in the last session that Mazra wants to
Yep.
to bash out real quick.
Robberies.
So we rolled poorly on the community events table, Flutter.
It was me.
It was very unfortunate.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was tough.
we had a couple mid rolls that kind of were a wash. I think one of your buildings burned down, but you managed to put the fire out in time or something like that. Yeah, but more importantly, there were a couple of robberies.
The blacksmith
and the
and
robberies.
the carpenter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Not ideal.
Yeah. And those robberies have each have a -1 penalty for future community events rolls, as the community is like gripped with fear of like a crime wave kind of thing, until you find the thieves and bring them to justice. And so Detective Mazra is on the case. So you were going to use a couple of your downtime activities to roll investigation, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
My character sheet. Hurry. Oh, once it loads. What? Load. There it goes. Oh, amazing. Alright. Just do 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there's the first one. And then the second one.
20? Heck yeah.
Actually. Wait, well, no, this isn't even right because I have proficiency in investigation. So
Okay.
technically, those.
That's your character sheet you got to fix then.
No, it doesn't auto add it on here.
Okay.
I know, but you can.
Oh, can you really?
Yeah. So, are you looking at her character sheet right now?
Yes.
Okay. So in the top right-hand corner, there's that gear.
Mm-hmm.
So click the gear, and then on the middle,
Oh, I see.
like
All
bottom
right.
middle, so you can change it. So, for example, like I know rogues get like
Yes.
expertise, and then you can do proficiency, and anyway, so yeah. And then you can also do reliable talent on or off.
Yes, that's what
which
it
I
was.
believe you have. So anyway.
Right. So what are the final values actually?
So I think I rolled a 5 the first time, so it should actually be a 10. 10 plus 6 plus 9, which is
24.
That'd be 25.
25.
25. Okay, and then the other one was a 3, but it should also be it's the same. Wait.
Yeah. 25.
Yeah, that's the same roll both times. So 25.
Okay. Nice. So 20. It's the same roll both times, so it's 25. How did you get It wasn't the same roll both times.
No, but what
No.
happens is
Three
a
on the
roll
Reliable
under
The base roll
9
turns
is a
to
10.
10.
Oh, right.
That's what it is.
Right. Okay.
And because
Thanks.
they were both under
Um,
10, then they're
so
both the
it's
same
Always 25
final
unless
number.
it's better.
Hey, unless it's higher than 25. Jesus Christ. All right, well, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. You are gonna mop up later in this session. I am today using, and I'm going to be making a special case to make use of the card set that Jinto Lin recommended to me from Catloaf Games, called Who's in the Tavern. And it's a massive deck of NPCs. And I have one right here. You catch both robberies you discover were committed by the same person, a shadowy individual named Kit's Shadow Dweller. Obviously not their real name.
What?
Yeah. And so Kit's Shadow Dweller was being paid, you don't know by whom, and they're not talking, but you realize that somebody paid professional thief Kit's Shadow Dweller to commit these robberies. By turn. But you successfully break up their little thieves ring there, and restore a sense of safety and normalcy to a relieved population of Dal Kalash. All right. What else are you doing with your downtime? You have 4 more.
I think Monster's mostly just gonna work on, like kind of making the city, just improving the city. So,
Okay.
And because I assume just like spending time with family is just not that's not downtime, but
Well, you can you can certainly rest. You just take a rest.
Monster doesn't rest.
Yeah.
There is no rest.
One thing you can do in your downtime is you can operate a building that has that uses a skill that you're proficient in, to free up a worker point or something like that. To do something
That makes
else
sense.
if you want to. But you can decide how that works next time. If that's kind of just what you want to do, is go around and help out around town where you can.
Yep.
So you can decide that and post it in our group chat. Because that's going to involve math. That's going to involve you moving pieces around.
Oh God, no!
On your spreadsheet.
Not
so
math,
you guys tell
please.
me. You guys tell me what that looks like. Another time.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah,
we
because I
need
can see
another
it as her
player
either
discussion.
helping, or being helping to make processes more efficient or whatever,
Nice. All right. What about Kiona? What is Kiona doing with her downtime?
Hi. Also helping the town. Actually, I don't know. She's probably working in her tower, raising her baby dragon and trying to create new spells. I just don't know.
Yeah. Well, take a look at your stronghold.
Yeah.
And see what you can do around there. Maybe if you dedicate some of your downtime to it, we can speed up the process of creating a new spell or modifying a spell or something like that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Sure. What about, are you going to spend your whole downtime doing that?
Unless somebody else has a better idea for what Kiona should be doing, I think that's probably it.
Oh, I think,
Training her-
doing spell stuff.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
yeah.
That sounds good. My God. I need a young priest and another young priest. They're calling me the Peppergeist.
Oh, I think I do know what spell I want to play with. Oh, I figured it out. I just have to do, I don't know how long it takes though, but I have to look in. There it says thing. Somewhere about how long it takes. But I would like to alter Fireball.
Nice.
Because the effects that you can roll for it are cool, but we can do that offline too.
Yep. All right. What about Foodle?
Foodle is going to do two things. He is going to spend some time with Argoro, that awesome, crazy brass dragon that he met on a quest for Aaron Selch in the Feywild.
Yes.
So he's gonna spend some time hanging out with him. I mean, maybe they'll even do some flying. I don't know, which would be dope. And yeah, so he'll probably do like a little bit of patrolling around the city, giving Argoro kind of like the lay of the land and being like, this is what you got to watch out for, right? And then beyond that, I think he's going to spend time training with his troops. So getting them some extra levels and that sort of thing. And then, of course, obviously, he'll spend time with his family. But yeah, anyway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'll as always, I'll give you like one victory per week that you spend.
Nice. Okay.
With your troops to distribute among your troops, right? So it's not it's not one victory for every unit, kind of thing.
Right.
It's like however
which
many
I think is a way better system.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Welcome, Bo. Okay, so I think Foodle, it'd probably take like a week to get Argoro familiar with the city and flying around and teach him all that stuff. And then, so probably 5 weeks for training?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then you can have 5 victories that you can spread around your troops, whether that ends up like discounting, one of them leveling up or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Bo, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, friend. Yeah, and then as for Argoro, I know that he's like a special follower. I'm not super current on that aspect of the strongholds and followers system. Are there any roles that Argoro would be expected to make in his tenure as a follower? No. Okay.
But when you have special allies and like you can get like, I don't know, like level 5 retainers, right? Like followers and stuff. The idea is that if we need to leave, they can be in charge of running stuff while we're gone, right? And so that's what I was thinking, like spending a week getting Argoro familiar with like Foodle's Keep and the city, and right. So I don't think there's any roles associated with that. If there's something you'd like me to do, that could be fun, but there's not in the book or anything. So
okay. So how about this? If he needs to make a roll in the future during Foodle's absence, he can bank an advantage.
Nice. Okay. That's awesome.
So thoroughly. He's had such a thorough orientation.
Perfect. Oh, that's so cool. Thanks, Ghost.
All right. So,
awesome. So that's Foodle.
My friends. We move now. Where's all my playlists? There we go.
While Ghost is doing that, I have a quick question. Is this episode 188? Where's Flutter's
That's what it
stream
says on
title?
the title.
Yes. Okay. Good. Awesome.
Yeah.
I thought so, but I was like, oh god, I don't want to be off.
Yeah. My friends, so when we pick up the scene here, war looms as the Purity League holds sway within the halls of power of the Luxari hegemony, pressing the Conclave of Dawn to attack Dal Kalash for harboring Caradwyn, the quote-unquote abomination. You found yourself in a situation where increasingly influential members in the Luxari hegemony's leadership have been sending missives to Dal Kalash's ruling council, of which you three are members, by the way. Basically, at first, trying to appeal to the better angels of Dal Kalash's nature, to like just give her up, right? Withdraw your protection. She, what have they ever done for you? The Bastard Brand are a bunch of criminals anyway, and you're harboring a thief and a gangster.
We will have none of it.
Yeah. And as these missives, I went ahead and assumed that you would essentially,
fuck that.
Kiona, yeah, definitely.
You assumed correctly.
After this, Kiona
correctly.
feels that she owes them a life debt because they saved her life in the first place, and also it's bullshit that they were trying to stop it. So, Kiona's gonna stop this real hard.
I'm basically imagining, that the scene from every sort of medieval movie. Fantasy movie where Mazra unfurls the scroll that's been sent, reads it with an impassive expression, then rolls it back up and puts it in the fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Has Darfin arrived yet? Yes, Darfin has arrived. And basically, the warnings that you've been receiving from, that you've been hearing from Eldath, grandfather's prediction of what would happen, and also these missives from members of this Purity League, this incredibly influential political faction within the Luxari hegemony. Are all pointing to, and as Darfin confirms, the Purity League is angling to take power within the Luxari hegemony, and are basically this massively influential pressure group that is starting to pressure Dal Kalash to attack. Think like the America First Committee at the beginning of World War II, only the opposite. The America First Committee was keeping America out of the war, but this is the opposite. Yeah. And so as you are attending these kind of meetings, gatherings of the ruling council of Dal Kalash, which include you three, it includes Undrelor, it includes, a couple of representatives from the Bastard Brand, a couple of representatives from the Kalashtar, the Inspired, who are now going by the Kalashtar, as well as Mayor Roundtree, former Mayor Roundtree, now has given up her post as mayor and is serving on this ruling council. And essentially, everyone on the council, to a greater degree or a lesser degree, agrees that you are going to continue to shelter the Skulldun and Caradwyn. to the extent that anyone on the ruling council has doubts, it's very much the realistic, hard-nosed pointing out that if it comes down to an actual invasion by the Luxari hegemony, you will be wiped out. Dal Kalash alone does not have the strength to overcome the hegemony's armies if they choose to muster their forces and march south. Bo, we did some rough math, and it's been like 3 years since the start of the campaign. 3 years since the proper start of the campaign. I think it's been like 8 years since the Goblin invasion, but 3 years since like the proper start of the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a little bit of like a prelude at the very beginning, and then a time skip. And so, Undralor points out to you that the only power in Gondara that can match the Luxari hegemony is the kingdom of Cormantia, already simmering with hostility towards the hegemony. And I believe where the last time we set foot in that kingdom, you developed a close friendship of sorts with the king.
Indeed.
Then
That's putting it mildly.
in that case, I propose that the council names you three as ambassadors of Dalkalash in Cormantia, and you proceed forthwith to beseech King Simas for aid. With the armies of Cormantia on our side, that would bring balance to the ensuing conflict and perhaps induce the hegemony to back down.
Might be
I
a
think
lot
if we
more
can
use-
avert.
Go ahead.
No, you go. Foodle doesn't know the word avert. I gotta rethink. You go.
It might mean a lot more use of that there teleportation portal that you got for us. Kiona knows that's an issue with Underlore.
Yeah, I mean, if we can avoid the war, yeah, we'll go talk to him. Oh, Ghost, it's been like 6 weeks. I can press that long rest button, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's right. Lysantia, which is the
Which
capital
is in
city of Cormantia.
That's what.
Yes.
Yes.
I struggled with that too for a very long time.
You know what? Like, I struggle with that as well. Basically, when I made that map of Lysantia, I was like, Lysantia is too close to Cormantia. I'll change the name. And I changed the name, but the version of the map that I saved was the one with the old name.
Oh my god! So it wasn't
you're
Lysantia.
kidding.
Oh my god!
And I didn't realize it. And I didn't realize it until we started playing, and I was like, well.
Oh my god.
So I actually detected that issue and then dealt with it, but did not fully deal with it and now here we
That's
are.
so funny. Yeah.
Living
I
with the
love it.
consequences. Yeah. So sorry, guys.
That's great.
Just a real
Anyway,
quick question for chat people: are you guys hearing the bubbles and stuff that I am in the sound, or is it just me? Is it bothering anybody? Let me know. I can try to fix it, but I don't know why
Bubbles.
it's doing it.
Bubbles?
It's making like crackling sounds sometimes when you guys are talking.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay,
I haven't
so
heard
if you
anything.
guys are not hearing any
might
problems,
just be
having any
Discord.
problems hearing them, I'm not sure what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I'm.
Everyone but Flutter Talk. I'm talking right now.
Hi,
Yeah.
Carly, you're great.
It just
I'm glad you're
happens with
here.
Ghost. It happens with Ghost and
Carly.
Flux most. Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
really? Okay. Carly,
Yeah.
you're amazing. I'm sorry, Flutter.
No,
I
it's
don't hear any
okay. I
bubbles,
just want to make
but-
sure nobody else
Oh,
is having that
jeez.
issue. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it could
Oh,
be.
I'm sorry.
It could be like your computer's audio.
Yeah. It's
which
probably
then-
that. Yeah.
Yeah, because then stream is pulling directly from Discord
Right.
rather than going through your computer. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Then it's probably computer audio stuff. Anyway, yeah, thank you for bringing that up now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Megan Darfin can go with them, but I don't have any plans to use him in this episode. So he'll be kind of in the background. He might make an appearance, a more active appearance next episode. Anyway, yeah, so you are named Dalkalash's ambassadors to Cormantia. And you are being dispatched to Lysantia, the capital city of Cormantia, to accompany, to seek help from the king. Yeah. Now you remember that you have Angevine House in Lysantia,
Yes.
which has by now a complete and functioning teleportation
Have
circle.
we completed it now? Is it done finally?
By now you have. It takes a year,
Yeah.
and you had Elidir staying behind
Right.
and recasting.
Yeah,
Magic
she is
Circle
my tower
for
helper
the
now
course of a
too.
year.
Actually, so she became
Oh,
one of
that's
my
right, yeah.
my people. What are they called?
Mhm,
Followers.
mhm. Followers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Despite the fact that maybe it's because she thinks I can't read.
Does she still believe that after all this time?
I would hope not.
Every new piece of information that could hint at you being able to read, she is rationalizing through her prior understanding that you cannot read.
Uh-huh.
And basically thinks that you're like a savant of some kind. She's like, wow, Kiona sure is amazing. Like, she could do all this stuff and she doesn't even know how to read.
I'll accept that.
Mm.
Kiona won't, but
Anyway.
you know.
Yeah. All right. So, are you proceeding forthwith? I turn it over to you. I turn the reins over to you
I
guys.
think it's time to visit our old house.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, it's gonna be cool to see it again.
Hope the tavern's doing all right.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah, hopefully.
gotten a payout from them for a while either.
Damn. More math.
Oh God, yeah. Oh no.
And you won't be getting a payout just yet. As you step into the teleportation circle and boom, the world like melts around you. You are shunted through ethereal space into and then the world once again resolves as the portal room in Angevine House in Lysantia. You are met face to face with the chilling, horrifying, eyeless, mouthless, perpetually distorted in an agonized scream visage of your haunted house's ghost, Trella.
Trilla. It's so nice to see you again.
She tilts her head to one side, and you can hear the popping bones of a broken neck. She reaches into her pale white robe, dripping with the ceaseless waters in which she drowned. She withdraws a soaked through scroll and hands it to you.
Oh, okay. Fiona will take the scroll and open it up.
It is a note from the Royal Department of Treasury of Lysantia that all proceeds from your tavern have been held in trust until appropriate taxation paperwork has been filed with the Department of Treasury.
Fiona will hand it to Mazur and be like,
at which
I believe
time-
this is for you to deal with.
It's basically your Twitch affiliate payout onboarding.
Yeah.
Tax information has expired, and that's why you
Don't
haven't
they know
been
we're
getting
setting up a
payments from the
city
tavern.
here?
Trella just shrugs. And then she does this, like, horrifying, steps up to Foodle, extends her hands up, hands out, like, fingers out like bony claws, and wraps him up in a big hug.
Oh, Trella, we missed you.
And you hear in your ear,
Ooh, ooh, she's so spooky. You really are the only good ghost. Oh.
she hugs you a little
love-
bit tighter, and then
I
lets go.
love that Poodle has this one open
She's the only one.
for
That's it.
but refuses to believe that any other ghost, including one of a turkey, would be
The ghost of the turkey.
Oh, the turkeys are the worst. I mean, come on. Oh man.
Alright. Well, Kiona will make sure to stop by the stable and the tavern and talk to their bartender and their stable keeper to make sure everything is in order as usual and should be around there before they head out to the keep.
Sorry, say again real quick.
Fiona's just gonna check in with the stable keeper and the bartender to make sure that all is
Yes.
well in those places in their home
Yes.
before heading out to the keep.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Any of the rest of you doing anything before you head off?
Trying to think. I mean, Foodle would, he'd do a tour and probably hang out in his hammock in that ridiculous room that we made for him.
I know, my
with all the
goodness. I missed that
mushrooms and
house.
trees
We
and
made
stuff.
such
I
a
don't think we ever
beautiful
I do
showed
house.
off,
too.
like any of that map.
Did we
either.
ever? God, I hope we did.
No.
Oh, anyway, it was so cool.
We all passed the map
That house
around
is
to do our
amazing.
rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
so cool. Oh, that was so fun.
Did you-
Even
did
if
you
no one
finish
else
it?
saw it, it was
I don't
so
think.
cool.
I don't think.
So?
I think
Did
I
I-
think
did
we
I
got
get it
pretty
back?
close to finishing it.
I think we did. I think we just got distracted by other shit. Like,
Yeah.
the freaking
Yeah.
Darfin was being
And then we
framed
moved out
and
of
shit was blowing
Lysantia.
up. And
And then we
Yeah,
left
yeah, so-
and never came
to
back.
be fair, yeah. To be fair, by the time you guys got your house, it was
Yeah.
kind of time to move on with your
Yeah.
adventure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's always nice to have,
It
that,
is.
and it was very fun to design it. Like even if no one saw it, it was just fun to
Yeah.
do
It
it.
was
you know?
fun
It
to
was
do.
I,
I
like-
know.
I just laughed.
remember.
It's like Monsters Room
Yeah,
was
we'll make
just,
sure
it
people
was
see
all
it.
like thrifted, pre-owned furniture. With
I
their
think-
tiny bed is shoved in a corner.
Yeah. I think I might not have the file because
I might have it somewhere.
There was a
yeah,
computer wipe between then and now, so if you can find it again,
Yeah.
One of us
send it
might
to me
have
at full
it.
res. Yeah, see if you can send it to me at full resolution, and I'll make sure it's up, and we'll do something with it.
It
maybe
might even
next
be
week.
in the Dropbox.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check.
We'll
I'll
look
check
for
that.
it.
All right. Yeah, and what about Mazra? Anything before you head out to the palace?
Not real. You know what I think she would do? She would make sure that the taxation paperwork is in a safe place so she can deal with it later. But I think she would pen a quick little missive and send it off by like a courier to Findlebakes. I think.
Yeah. Oh.
Saying-
Yep.
We're temporarily back in town. I'd like to have a discussion with you about franchise opportunities.
Yes! Bring
Oh.
Fiddlebanks to freaking Dalgalash! Yes! I want Fiddlebeak and Tinkerbell with no less, and their baby, who I almost killed. Yes!
To be fair, that baby has almost killed itself so many times.
I'm sure it has. That's why I love it so
Also,
much. It's such a little troublemaker.
What's
Yeah.
the name of our Okay, so you know that group that was doing the outreach work?
The Dreamers, like the cult.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we define whether they were just evil or did they were just kind of culty?
Okay, so what you remember of them is that they were worshipping they were basically a cult following this guy Dyer.
Yes.
Who is like very much like a we're doing the work of the people, the temple, only sort of ratifies the privileges of the elite in society, whereas we're taking our message straight to the people kind of thing. They were kind of a populist religion, pseudo religion almost, where they felt like they could the whole point was to make dreams come true, dreams being interpreted in a broad sense, like
Okay,
literal
maybe
dreams,
that's not
and
because
while they're
she
asleep,
was gonna maybe she'll sorry, go ahead.
but they had been, there were elements within them that were part of Erusian's conspiracies.
Mm-hmm.
You never were able to get to the bottom of the extent to which like Dyer himself as the leader of the Dreamers, or the Dreamers as a whole organization were part of Erusian's conspiracy. Certainly they were at least a vehicle of at best they were an
Right.
unwitting vehicle of Erusian's ambitions.
Okay, well maybe she'll just work with their bar manager and or maybe whoever of Foodle's family is still here. Because I think she wants to have them spread word that if people want a new place to live, like Del Kalash is open. Maybe
Okay.
use the tavern as a place where people can learn more about it and
Right on. A little the tavern's like a little Ellis Island.
kind of, yeah.
Processing people
Yeah.
into
Because I feel like
Del
she would
Kalash,
leave.
okay.
She could leave that to Poodle's
Okay.
family to manage that.
Nice.
And
Sure. It's a great idea. Leave that to Foodle's family.
well,
knowing
you know what I mean.
Foodle. So, what could go wrong? Will you pay us to live in Dalkalash? We'll pay you 10 gold a day.
Oh God, none of that.
Yeah.
No, she will write up like a list, like a script for them. Don't promise money.
Right on.
Yeah, smart.
Promise
that's
opportunity. Opportunity, and you can live by the sea.
That's right. Oh, I found
Oh, I
out
got
a
a
cool
job
thing
in
about
beachfront
Kiona's
property.
tower.
Yay!
It rains like sparkly prismatic rain around where Kiona's tower in like the city because of her tower.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was reading
So
through
cool.
the stuff about it today and I was like, oh man, that's really amazing. So yeah.
But that's like the chaos storms.
Yeah, but except
that
it's
are around the
sparkly
region.
rain, not
Only
chaos
maybe-
rain.
Yeah,
fine.
like no, but it's like a nice chaos storm.
Yes.
It's like if you take the chaos storm but transform it into an 11-year-old girl's like dream bedroom
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Glitter
Um,
everywhere.
Oh no. I love that. That's so awesome.
And the rain sparkles. You can put that in the note. That'll draw him in.
You can gain some. Let me check the notes. Exposure. Unpaid internships for all.
Oh God, yeah.
Mazra will put you to work. It will happen.
All right. So as you set out for the royal palace in Dalkalash, you are stopped by the guards at the gates, who recognize you, and they kind of turn and they look. You know, they've halted you, and they're kind of like, you know, one of them squints his eyes and is like, "You look familiar."
I think
What?
the first time we came in here, Kiona turned everybody invisible and then spoke in bubbles all day.
Yes.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wait,
That's true.
you're Bubble Girl, the hero.
Oh, well, I certainly didn't expect to hear those two things in the same sentence, but yes, I
We've-
suppose that's me.
We've got Foodle Sheppin, Marza Greenstone, and the Bubble Girl.
Ah, wonderful. I have a nickname.
Oh God.
And the two guards kind of hastily confer with each other, and then one of them kind of holds up one finger as if to say like just one minute, disappears into the guardhouse and reemerges with a middle-aged lady in a feathered cap, who's holding a ledger in her hands. And she says, "My apologies, but the king is not taking audiences from anybody for the next few days. Shall I take down where you'll be staying, and a message will be sent to you when His Majesty calls for you?"
He'll
Is
take
there
an
any
audience from
way
us.
to get a note to him that we are here?
Yes, I will deliver, gladly deliver a message to him from you. But my orders have been made very, very clear. He is taking no audiences for the next several days.
Not even ambassadors from another kingdom?
No,
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
I assume you mean ambassadors.
Not even very old friends. Smokes pipe.
Oh my God, not even a very old friend. Oh my God. I love it.
No, I don't believe so.
Can you tell us the
You
reason?
looked shorter last time I saw you. My orders are my orders. I don't question them. Please, but you may avail yourselves of every hospitality Fair City has to offer for the next few days. And I promise you that you will be sent for post-haste once His Majesty is holding court again.
Right. Well, I believe you know that we reside at the Angeline House.
And she scribbles something on the ledger with her quill pen, which you assume, of course, is that very information. Yes, very good.
Fiona will, like, look at Mazra and Foodle and kind of nod and then turn to leave. And then, if they follow, once out of earshot, she'll ask Foodle, any chance you can send Andrew on a quest?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We could sneak in.
Well, Andrew could deliver a
That's
note,
so weird.
couldn't he? Somehow?
Well, I mean, maybe, but I mean, he's a king. Like, isn't he gonna have like defenses and stuff? I mean, didn't you tell me one time that like people can cast spells through familiars? So like, what if somebody got their familiar in there and just like killed him or something? Like, I don't know. I mean, we could try it,
I
but
mean, there's got to be a way to get a note to the king. Or a message to the king.
yeah, I mean, I could try it. Because, you know, even if the defenses, like, you know, even if the defenses get him, you know, like, I can bring him back. It'll be sad and it's going to hurt him, but, you know, we can get him back.
I mean, we can try to get there and kill him.
No, that's not what Food is saying. Oh my god. Damn it.
Let's test his defenses for him.
Oh my god.
I don't like it. There's something up.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I mean, no audiences? Like, what if the
Seamus
kingdom's
knows
under
us,
attack? I mean,
too.
it kind of is.
I don't feel like he would ever turn us out.
Well, I mean, he's not turning us out. He doesn't know that we were going to show
Well,
up. He hasn't seen
but
us.
his
like,
announcement
you
is
know.
turning everybody out. And so that doesn't seem
Yeah.
right either.
Yeah, it is a little suspicious, isn't it? Well, yeah. I mean, I'll send Andrew to go take a look. Do you think? I don't know about.
Seamus has seen Andrew before, hasn't he?
Maybe not in
Shane?
that form.
Jameson
Yeah.
does not remember. I don't know if he had Andrew last time we were here.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we did because we
I don't
used it when we
remember.
were trying to get out of that. Well, when we were using Andrew when we were trying to get through that place when Wilner and Knott set off the cacophony that got us free.
Yes. Yeah.
Andrew was there, and that was here. So
Oh, true,
yeah,
true,
you
true, true.
remember
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, maybe he has seen Andrew. Okay, well, yeah, that changes things because what Foodle was about to say was like, should he do Spider or like,
Well, he would be
maybe
Owl, I
maybe
think,
Andrew's the way.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I mean, he would have seen him as an owl for
Yeah.
sure. But like, this king is not going to remember an owl.
He might, though.
Like, oh yeah, that's Andrew. Like, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't
mean-
recognize an owl.
better shot than
Well, yeah, I mean,
nothing.
let's try it. It's better than I mean, it's better than sitting around here waiting a couple days for him to. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. Okay. Do you guys want me to write the note? Yeah, that sounds like
Sure.
a yes. Okay, I'll write it. Are you guys sure you want Foodle to write the note? Nobody's
mean,
gonna.
maybe we can all write the note, and it'll be something like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll send a note saying,
It
like,
doesn't have to be much. Just
no,
let him know
this
it's
is
us.
who we are. We're here on urgent business. We'd like to see you and see that you are okay
Well, I was
as well,
thinking-
or something like that.
I mean, shouldn't... Well, okay, but, like, shouldn't we start off with, like, Dear Seamus? You know?
It can't
like,
be a long letter, Foodle.
Why not?
Well, I mean, how much can Andrew carry? Also,
5 pounds.
it probably shouldn't
That's
have a ton
that's a
of
big letter.
information.
I mean, we could do 5.
It
We could send a
shouldn't-
book.
It shouldn't have a ton of information in case it gets intercepted along the way.
Oh, yeah. So just that we're here and we want to meet with him.
And make sure he's okay.
And we're
Maybe
the
not that
ambassadors.
part. Maybe we shouldn't indicate we think he's not okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Dear Seamus, it's me, Foodle. Remember me, the Foodle Sheppin?
Too much.
I'm here. That's too much? Okay, Foodle like scratches it.
Perfect.
It's me,
Perfect.
Foodle Sheppin. And my best friends, Kiona Neely and
Maybe
Mazra.
don't include the whole names.
Oh,
You know what?
right.
What-
Okay, and Foodle
Let's
scratches
let
it out.
Mazra rat this one.
Okay. But be nice, Mazra. Be friendly, because he likes us, I think.
Yeah, hers is something like,
That's gonna be good.
King Seamus, you'll no doubt remember us, Mazra, Kiona, and Foodle, as we saved your life and your kingdom not all that long ago. We're here in town and we have business to discuss with you. If you'll please see us as soon as possible. Thank you.
That is like the most diplomatic thing Mazra has ever said in her life.
Yeah.
I know.
Fiona
I'm
reads it
shocked.
and still sighs a little bit, and she folds it up and she's like, all right, it's fine.
Look, she doesn't hate
That's
this
good
guy. He was fine. Like,
All right. So you fold it up,
All right.
put it
Wrap it
safely
around
in
the
Andrew's
tie around.
little talon. Yep.
Mhm.
And you set him
All right,
off,
Andrew.
and you watch as Andrew gives a little whoo and flaps his wings through
Ooh,
the
are you
air,
gonna see through
sailing
his eyes while he goes?
majestically.
Yeah, I mean, I can for 100 feet, but that'll probably get us to the castle.
Oh, right.
And he flies up and up and up and up and up. And just to impress you, he does like a little like backflip loop-de-loop, and then flies straight for one of the open arch windows of the palace. And
Because he
you
knows
see
where the king's
like,
bedroom was, so he should be able to fly right into the king's
Yeah.
bedroom.
yeah, and
That's
he
true,
so
'cause we've been
flies right into the king's bedroom. And then just as he's passing through the arch, you see like a flash of light and a boom, and there's like a puff of feathers, and a little bit of fire as the note burns up.
Oh no,
And yeah,
Andrew!
Well,
it seems that the castle does indeed have its magical defenses up.
Oh no.
well, it didn't hit him before he hit the
Oh.
window, so we could just have the note hanging from him and let him flap outside of it a minute. I suppose.
Yeah, okay.
Fiona's just desperately trying to get the attention of the king, that's all. She just...
Foodle wipes away his tears and goes to 10 minutes of resummoning.
Yeah.
Andrew, anyway.
And we cut
Oh,
to
sorry,
a
Foodle.
quick montage of
Us trying
Andrew,
various shenanigans.
flapping outside, and he's waited there for like a little bit too long, and there's like a little bolt of energy that shoots out from the
Oh.
force field
Oh,
that
no.
fries Andrew, and then Andrew tries to like go down a chimney, and you hear a boom, and there's like a big flash and a big gout of smoke coming out of the chimney, and he tries to go up a privy, it was like a toilet, and there's a boom, and then like a bunch of feathers like out of the bottom of the privy.
Right.
You glue the note to a rock and try to throw it through a window, and the rock hits the force field with a vroom, and then ricochets back and hits Andrew, and Andrew like puffs in a cloud of feathers, and dies from the rock bouncing back and hitting him. Yeah. At one point, you're sitting around talking to each other in a circle, and you're just like, this isn't working. We need to think of something else. And Andrew is like standing on the roadway, like, you know, eating some seeds while you're talking about this. And a wagon rolls by and rolls over Andrew, and he dies another time.
Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't mean to. That. Monster, do you have any
and ultimately
ideas?
ultimately you decide that the king isn't going to be seeing you today, and you might just have to wait a few days before seeing him.
Masha takes the note from Andrew and gives Andrew a little tiny pat on the head. And then she goes and takes the note to the guard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Fine, we'll play it your way.
All right. You want me to deliver this to the king?
Yes, you said you would, didn't you?
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Do it right now.
Well, I can't see the king right now, but I can put it on the pile of notes for the king to read.
Put it on the top of the pile of notes.
Because it's you, the great heroes Foodle, Mazza, and Bubble Girl. I'll put it on the top of the pile.
Thank you.
He turns
Bubble
around
Girl.
and he steps on Andrew, and there's like a phone, and he pops it. Oh, damn! Oh, sorry. Oh,
Andrew,
God.
no. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just. Oh,
You
God.
and she points at the guard. You always tend.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, all right.
No, don't. Forget about it.
Okay.
We'll let you off this time.
How many times is that Andrew dying?
Dude,
Like six?
Foodle's only
Count.
got. He's only got 3 spell slots, so like
We're gonna allow
We're gonna have
for
to creatively
the
allow that a
flavor.
little bit. Yeah.
For flavor. It happened.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could have done it for 2 days. Like, we could have done it a couple times, and then the next
And
day,
the next
done
day
it
tried
again.
again. Yeah. Yeah.
Just even- Oh my
And finally,
God.
just Monster's just like, here, take this note to the king.
Oh god.
That was amazing.
Oh,
That was
incredible.
amazing. It's a familiar,
It's a familiar.
but
It is
Yeah,
a fake
it's not-
trying to
It's like when
Brute
Nebby
force
dies. She always
spiritual
comes back. Don't
thing.
worry. Yeah. Yeah, in the shape of an animal. It's
Right.
Andrew. Is she really still in the shallows? There's no way. She must have gone to the red grass reefs or whatever that is. Yeah, the shallows are the best. Oh my goodness, Rob, welcome. Hi, T. I know it's been way too long. Your camera's got to see the long boy.
All right.
Ooh.
yeah, the long boy in the big purple area below. Yeah, those creepy,
Mm,
those creepy.
spooky.
Um,
Red grass
all
reefs.
right.
Okay, nice.
And so you are basically put on hold with the king. He's not receiving any visitors. You're free to move around the city as you like and visit old friends.
We should go to the
Maybe
baths.
stop by the site of
Oh, yeah.
maybe you stop by the site of the Leaky Spoon, which of course is only an empty dirt field with a little sign that says the Leaky Spoon Tavern, and a day counter since its last appearance. A
Amazing.
year, month, and day counter since his last appearance. For the uninitiated, the Leaky Spoon is a tavern that exists out
In
of phase with the
liminal
material
space.
plane in liminal space, and was the origin of the liminal space memes for this
And it's
campaign.
where Ifima got Gary. Oh wait, not Gary.
Not Gary. No, but
not
Gary. Gary. Yeah. You learned that the entry and exit of the Leaky Spoon from the material plane is according to Gary's dreams. While he is dreaming is when the Leaky Spoon is in another plane of existence. So you might visit that location. You might visit Findlebakes to catch up with Findlebeak and Tinkerbell and their child, who is no longer a little toddler eating flour and trying to put itself in situations where it's going to get killed anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He's now, I think by now he's like 3 years old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she was
Demasha,
pregnant with him in our
anything
first encounter
under-
in like episode 2. So like, yeah, the baby
Like,
would be just about
children
3,
don't
a little
age
bit less than 3
at
now.
all.
Yeah. I guess 3 years old is a toddler. I don't know. I think of like
Small
2 years
being.
old as a toddler, but I guess 3 years old is.
He's a little less toddly and a little bit more child now.
Yeah.
He looks exactly the
Right.
same to me.
Yeah. And he runs up to you, Mazra, and hugs your legs because he's a half orc like you are. And looks up at you and glares with Tinkerbell's trademark flat-browed glare.
She glares back at him and bares her fangs.
And he glares back at her and breaks into a huge smile, even though his eyes are glaring, and goes, now, a lot has changed in the capital since the last time you were here. You find that wherever you go in the streets, the common folk hail you as heroes. However, I want everyone to roll a perception check. Perception.
Ah!
So hi, Pine. Okay.
Hi, how's it going?
Focus rules.
Amazing.
So I saw T in here. T, how's it going? Hope you're doing well tonight.
Poodle has a
Rob, I
plus-
hope you're doing well.
That's crazy. Foodle has a plus 16 in perception, so that's a 25. Oh, Rai,
Nice.
really? Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Nice. That's cool.
Dude, I
That's
really
awesome.
appreciate that.
Yeah. My God. I'm so excited for that.
That's amazing. Oh, I'm definitely going to pick that up. That's brilliant.
Oh, wow. There's so much stuff. Oh my God.
Oh my god, look at this.
Wow. Okay. I'll have to look at that later. Thank you for
Yeah,
saying
same.
that, Rai.
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
Rai. I would never
Mark
have
that
known.
as unread.
Yep.
And yeah. All right. So Mazra and Kiona, you notice nothing as you're
course
moving
not.
around. Foodle, with a perception of 15, you notice that you're being followed by different people wherever you go. And at a 25 perception, you recognize that they are actually royal agents.
Ooh.
So the king's men seem to be following you everywhere you go in the city, and kind of watching you. But it doesn't look like they intervene in any way. It doesn't look like to you that they're stopping any of the people that you talked to or anything like that. They're just kind of tailing you and watching.
Guys, we're being followed. Poodle like sort of surreptitiously points them out and is like, "'Cause those are agents of the king, I guess. Like, I don't know. Isn't that weird?
It is weird. Should we come
Like,
front
is
him?
it actually Seamus? I mean, if he knew
That's what
that
I'm
we were
wondering.
being
There's something
followed,
up.
like, yeah, there's
There's
something.
something
I
up.
don't know what's going on. Yeah. Man, we gotta find Darfin. Well, I don't even know if Darfin could help us anyway.
Well, Darfin is
Darfin-
now
Darfin
in
came through
Val
with you.
Kalash.
Yeah.
Oh, is he with us?
No, he came with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
He's just kind of lurking in the background.
Okay.
Okay. Darfin, you're captain of the
So
Super
continuing.
Guard. You can get in, right? Anyway.
He definitely cannot get in. Because
Crap.
as you move around the city, you find that although you're being like really well received and people are like, "Oh, it's you again! Welcome back. We haven't seen you in forever. The heroes, this and that." But whenever the conversation turns to current affairs in the palace, anytime the Temple of Light comes up, or Cormantia's souring relations with the Luxari hegemony, people both, no matter how enthusiastic they are about seeing you again, they kind of sort of clam up a little bit. They don't want to talk about these subjects. You spot a couple of senior members of the Temple of Light's clergy, sort of priests in robes that mark them as higher up in the clerical orders of the Temple of Light. They straight up give you the cold shoulder. They like, if they see you in the street, they're like, and you find that much of the nobility, anybody who's wearing the fancy clothes around town, they're actually outright cold towards you. And you learn that the incident with Chancellor Valora has damaged the influence and social reputation of the aristocracy within Cormantia, for which they hold the heroes directly responsible, since you blew the lid.
That at least makes sense.
Yeah.
None of the rest
Many,
of it
I
does.
though
suppose.
not. Yeah, so many, though not all, of the noble houses maintain Valora's innocence. They believe Valora, rather than the perpetrator of a conspiracy, was the victim of one. And that you were actually part of this conspiracy that ended up bringing her down. And so there's, several members of the nobility and the great and the good families of the kingdom who, rather than looking at you as heroes, actually look at you as rather more the villains.
I don't think we should be waiting.
I mean,
I think we need to figure out what's going on here.
yeah, I agree. I don't know where
In
to
any case,
start, though. Anyway, sorry.
in any case, all of this you find out over the course of several days as you're taking the temperature in Lysantia. And just as you're starting to think, like, we can't wait anymore, we need to find a way to get into the palace, the summons arrives. The king will hear your audience today.
Well,
Right?
I mean,
Let's go.
yeah, I guess we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we ready? I guess we're ready. Yeah, let's do it.
I guess I can hit the long rest thing on my sheet.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Get those spell slots back.
We
Right.
haven't slept
Yep.
in a week.
6 weeks.
We have a whole ass house here, and all we did was wait outside the gate and kill Andrew over again.
Just yeah, sweating profusely.
That was only an afternoon that you spent.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this a song that I want?
But yeah, I mean, keep your
Yeah.
eyes peeled. This is weird.
Right. Stay on your guard.
Are we just like out in the streets?
Well, the missive comes to you. This is over the course of several days.
Oh, I see.
The message that the king will hear your audience now comes to you one morning after breakfast at Angevin House. Just as you're starting to think, like, we need to kind of find a way to elbow our way in.
Break in.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Fiona was gonna go to the front gate and make
yeah.
a big fucking deal. Is what she was gonna do. Just start
Right.
firing off surgeons as fast as she could
Cast-
until somebody decided that they were gonna
cast,
see us.
Oh my
Cast
god.
level 9 transform into Karen.
Yeah.
Right. And so you are led at the palace into the throne room, which I'll move you to right there. There are no characters in the throne room, but it's just the throne room map. Looks really cool. So you enter through that door on the south end and go all the way up to the top of the map, where the throne room where King Seamus holds court is normally quite crowded and packed with members of the nobility, courtiers. Today, inside the throne room, there's only Seamus himself. You recognize Calder, the acting high priest of the Temple of Light, who was formerly the head of the Knights Radiant at Lysantia's Temple of Light until indeed Matilda was arrested. Calder looks like he hasn't been well. He's gaunt, pale, dark circles under his eyes. There's a new chancellor, a weazened old dwarf, who remains quiet as you approach. And in addition to these three individuals, the king, Calder, and the chancellor, there's about 8 members of the king's royal guard in roll a perception check and see what you notice of all this thrown in. I know, Wolf, your favorite.
Better this time.
Oh,
Perception.
sorry, that was the wrong thing.
Perception.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
It's all right.
Hey, somewhat decent.
Someone decent.
It wasn't a 2.
Same as last time. I rolled another 9 anyway.
Nice. So you notice that the armor, all three of you notice that the weapons and armor that the royal guards inside the throne room are kitted out with are less ceremonial than you remember last time and more practical. The whole palace seems to be on guard here. High alert. When he sees you, Seamus's face breaks out into a wide, beaming smile He holds out both of his hands and stands up from the throne to approach you just a couple of steps. He says, "My friends, I am happy to see you again, despite the cloud of circumstance that darkens our reunion. I can guess at your purpose behind this visit, so please, speak plainly."
Perception check.
This
On
would
him.
probably be an insight check. This is probably
Oh.
an insight check unless you're
No.
trying to percept something on his person.
It's no better than that.
Yeah.
And I think Foodle is sufficiently suspicious. I know he almost never does this, but I think he's suspicious enough. He'll roll an insight check as well.
Okay.
Oh,
A rare,
do it.
Oh,
a rare Foodle insight check. As opposed
Yeah,
to
we'll
a
see.
blanket trust or don't trust based on no evidence.
guys, it's a nat one.
Oh my
No.
god.
Total.
Incredible.
It's a total of 11, but it's a nat one.
We get inspiration for Foodle stat.
Incredible.
So yeah, Foodle, he was suspicious,
Yeah.
but he's like, oh yeah, this is the same old, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's good to
With-
see you. What was going on? I mean,
That's okay, Carly.
You know, this is important.
So with a roll of 11 and 12, Seamus genuinely looks happy to see you. You are old friends and people who have helped him in the past that he's genuinely pleased to see again, as far as you can tell. And in answer to Foodle's question, Seamus, his smile falters a bit, but it doesn't completely fade away. His shoulders sag a little bit. And he says, "I wish I had better news to share with you, my friend Foodle. These times have been very difficult as a cloud of hostility and recrimination darkens our relationship with the Luxari hegemony, our longtime allies. And I am led to understand by my advisors that you have experienced much the same of recent."
They might have more reason to dislike us than they do you, but yes. In
Not
short,
with, logical reason.
right, it's not logical reason, but we've come to ask for your help, because it may be that they decide to attack our new home, and we are not big enough to defend ourselves.
Seamus sits back down on the throne, crosses one leg over the other, rests his hands on the armrests, and he says, "Please, tell me everything."
Fiona will launch into a long-winded explanation of everything that's gone on.
That's fine. Yeah.
With
I was
Foodle
just
and
trying to
Mazur
think, do we
interjecting
leave
along the
anything
way.
out? Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I don't think we do.
Yeah.
I mean, especially Foodle, because he trusts him, so
Sure.
yeah, I can't think of anything that
Now, one thing that I will say that you'll probably leave out are the specifics about Caradwen, because the Enyaran are secret. Their existence is secret.
Right,
Oh, true. Yeah, we would know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
That makes
and
sense.
you do know that.
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah,
I figured there was
just reminding
something,
you guys,
right? So, yeah.
Yeah. But in the broad strokes, you might say that they're, the Luxari hegemony, or this purity league within the leadership of the Luxari hegemony, are demanding that you give up the Skulden in your city, and that you've refused to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I would like a couple of things to happen. I would like Kiona, since she was the one who explained the situation, to roll a persuasion check.
Oh, good, because we actually have this, you guys. Hell yeah!
And I would like Foodle and Mazra to roll insight checks.
Okay. Oh God.
Holly, please.
It's a 10 on the die, plus 10 for 20 total.
Dirty 20,
Yes.
baby.
Oh, thank
Okay.
goodness.
So, I'll narrate and I will resolve everything ultimately, but I'll narrate here for a little bit. What Foodle and Mazra? What did Mazra roll? 13. That's fine.
13, yeah.
What Foodle and Mazra notice, and Foodle demonstrates a little bit of political acumen here that's very unlike him.
Probably V, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Probably not, actually. Since it has to do with what you remember from before you met V.
Okay.
But in essence, both of you notice that as Kiona is explaining this situation, High Priest Calder's jaw is tightening up a bit. He does not like what he's hearing. And you can tell that he finds some of what Kiona is saying to be objectionable. But he's keeping silent for now. Foodle, you find it odd that the Chancellor, who's replaced Valora here, is staying silent during the meeting. You remember the kind of influence that Valora exercised over the king, how powerful her voice was in the king's court, even in private discussion, such as what you're in right now. And you remember, Foodle, that the Chancellor's role is not only to be sort of the first minister and advisor to the king in the kingdom of Cormantia, but also is essentially the aristocracy's chief representative, the main representative of their interests and sort of the counterweight to royal power. And so you're finding it a little bit odd that, the firebrand, the steel lady Valora's replacement is kind of so passive. Whatever context Foodle interprets that in is up to you, Cauliflumps, but there's kind of what Foodle picks up. He doesn't remember the vibe coming from Chancellor Valora being like this, and it strikes Foodle as weird. Calder basically steps forward at this point. And he says, Your Majesty, I must protest what is being said here and what is being asked of the kingdom by our esteemed heroes. And he doesn't say heroes with like disdain or contempt. You legitimately are heroes of the realm. Certainly Calder owes his current position as acting high priest to your efforts, whether those were efforts that ultimately were made in good faith or not, because you know that you were manipulated into arresting Matilda. Belatedly, you learn that. Your Majesty, Cormantia and Luxor are linked by faith as two people connected to the worship of Staravia, the Lady of Light. You are as brothers who should not be fighting one another. The morality of Dal Kalash's actions and decisions in this situation aside, it remains a fact that they have knowingly provoked a powerful faction within the Luxari hegemony, and now they are coming to you to ask Cormantia to tear up its sacred and ancient relationship with Luxara and subject what is left of Gondara after the Goblin War to another destructive conflict. I believe that our friends in Dal Kalash have their hearts in the right place. However, I also believe that they have acted rashly without considering the consequences of their actions. And if you grant their request, these consequences will ripple out across the continent.
So you think we should just give up our people to these folks who are demanding them, and they're probably just gonna kill them? That's what you're proposing? Just for peace?
I do not propose any such thing. I propose that your decisions, the decisions of Dal Kalash, are a burden for Dal Kalash to bear, and not Cormantia.
What is your current relationship with Luxara? It doesn't seem like you're having too good of a time with them yourselves right now.
Are you directing that question to Calder or the king? So that's two different things, right?
Right. I would probably direct it at Seamus because I don't like what Calder is saying.
Okay.
Yeah. She'd look at the king. She'd like, well, you aren't the decision maker here.
The king kind of leans back in his chair and he directs his eyes towards the ceiling. He sighs. Most unfortunately, our relations with the Luxari hegemony are very fraught right now. High Priest Calder speaks true that our realms have an ancient and sacred relationship with one another. We've only recently stepped back from the precipice of war. Yet both sides are still pointing their spears at one another.
And why did you
As
step
much
back from your
as-
relationship?
It was over what happened with Matilda. As you recall, they protested her arrest. They sent representatives to observe the proceedings, and as you are well aware, those proceedings never took place, and those representatives were assassinated, along with, as far as the hegemony was aware, Matilda herself. Her reemergence, alive and well, has given both sides space to breathe and step back from the precipice of war. As much as I know you're aware, as much as I know you feel very strongly about this situation, High Priest Calder does speak the truth in a practical, hard-nosed, diplomatic sense. Proceeding with this will lead to war.
I think we're leading to
And
war no matter
Gondara
what.
has... Yes. A war in a continent that hasn't yet recovered from the last one. The king steeples his fingers, presses his lips into a thin line, and he falls into silent contemplation for a moment. Chancellor, High Priest, give me the room, if you please. The Chancellor very readily bows and makes for the door. Yet again, very obediently. You remember times when Chancellor Valora was dismissed so that the king could speak with you guys in private, and she vociferously protested that. This dwarf is, seems only too happy to follow that command. Calder hesitates for a moment, looks between you and the king and back to you, and then his expression, imperceptible, inscrutable, follows the Chancellor out. The door closes behind you, and it's only you three, the king, and his retinue of royal guards. So, as private as it gets at the moment when
Yeah.
things are on high alert. As soon as that door closes, Seamus lets out another sigh. His shoulders sag a little bit more, and you can almost see the weight of the crown bowing his head. My friends, the truth is, Cormantia is teetering on the edge of a civil crisis. The ancient consensus between the three pillars, royalty, aristocracy, and clergy, is crumbling. This is something that you remember from the last time you were in Cormantia, that the whole social order of this kingdom is built on a kind of equilibrium between these three powers. And for good or for ill, you know that your actions have, while it saved many lives, while it helped the kingdom in the short run, also served to undermine the foundation of that social order. And actually, I would like all of you to roll a history check.
Ooh, okay. Oh my god.
Hey, but we got a 12. That's pretty good for nothing.
19. That's pretty good for a 3.
Guys, I rolled a 15. That's a +1, so 16, baby.
Ooh, 16.
Amazing.
Ridiculous. +1. Oh my god.
Mazra, you and only you have a sudden flash of memory at the mention of the three pillars. and you know, Seamus in his younger years before the death of his elder sister, he was always the second son. He was always like the reserve heir. He was never meant to be king. You know, he was a poet, and he was a you know, an artist and a lover of literature, and so he has this sort of metaphorical flair for talking about how the three pillars are crumbling. But Mazra, you have a sudden flash of memory. In the rift, the clock, one of the symbols that you were never able to decipher what the message of the clock was, one of those symbols was 3 crumbling pillars. What that means, who knows? Who knows what that means? I don't know. Well, maybe I do.
He'll never say.
Anyway.
Well, had Kiona remembered it, she might have ideas, but whether or not they're right, that's the...
Yeah.
Wait.
So yeah, blah blah. The consensus between the 3 pillars is crumbling. He continues. The aristocracy has been rocked by the scandal of Valora's part in the conspiracy against the crown, and many Cormantians have begun to see the Temple of Light as an arm of Luxari imperialism. If the kingdom
Kiona kind of nods with that.
Yeah. If the kingdom supports Dalkalash, it will please those voices, but alienate the temple and the Stravian faithful. A step that I might be prepared to take.
Yes, shouldn't
But-
it be on the temple to save its own reputation?
Yes, but the reality is that I need the armies of the feudal lords. The aristocracy are just as divided as the people. And after what happened to Valora, even noble families that are traditionally most aligned with the crown are feeling immense pressure from their peers to distance themselves from me. They believe that, some believe, in any case, that what happened to Valora was a conspiracy, an attempt by the crown to grab sole power in this kingdom. And they're not very favorably disposed towards me. I fear that if I call for an army to be mustered now, it may mean the outbreak of civil war.
Don't need that.
So I hope you understand the precarious situation that the crown is in at this moment.
Do you think there's a way
However-
we can help you?
I believe so. The effort to defend Dalkalash must come from the nobility themselves. If you're able to win enough of them over to your cause, whether in the name of defending a downtrodden people, or your fledgling city, or for Cormantia to assert its independence from Luxara, or simply out of a sense of obligation for all that you 3 have done for the realm, keeping in mind that there are some enemies you've made among the noble houses, then perhaps we might be able to assemble an army.
Do you have any suggestions that might help us convince some of these families, particularly the harder to win ones.
As it happens, there is a royal gala to be held in a week's time to celebrate the grand concord that led to our kingdom's establishment. The great and the good of all Cormantia, from every corner of the realm, will be in attendance. You three shall attend as my guests. This will be your opportunity to sway the great houses to your cause.
We'll be there. With our fanciest clothes on.
I've got a pocket square. Seamus, are there any families that we shouldn't bother with? Like they just cannot be convinced? I mean,
A good
I know some may
question.
just have their interests well, not interests. Their heads just, yeah. They're too bullheaded or whatever.
I'm not sure if anyone can truly not be convinced. But there are a couple of families that present problems. The Artwells, I'll spell them in chat in a moment. The Artwells have been ancient rivals of my family line. They're generally not positively disposed towards anything.
Monsters like the Artwells, take care of them.
She writes down, take
no.
care of them. Holy shit. Oh, God.
Oh no.
Ah, the discretionaries.
Oh,
God.
And actually, I just noticed that two names are very similar, so I'm going to be switching those around. I also believe that you may encounter some problems with the Jontains. They are a very pious bunch, very well disposed towards the Temple of Light. I must stress to you, despite High Priest Calder's opposition to your proposal, the Temple of Light is presently trying to chart a middle course between our two realms. They don't want to see war break out. As much as many suspect the Temple of Light to be an arm of elven dominance over the smaller kingdoms of Gondara, I truly believe that they simply have more than anyone else to lose for war between our people and want to see it prevented at all costs. In that sense, as devout Staravians, the Jontain family will probably take their cues from Calder himself.
Calder
They
would
may be
got
a challenge
convinced
for
too.
you to sway. I think more than anyone, you will find him very difficult to convince. I'll give you those names right now.
I want to know how close I got.
Oh, I just missed the E at
Megan
the
got-
end.
Yeah,
Oh, I did it like
got very
French or
close.
something. Okay.
all the names
I
in
got Artwell
Cormantia
right.
are supposed to be like Arthurian. So there's like, it's like French and Welsh somehow at the same time.
Yeah, that's cool. I love it.
All right. So as you leave the throne room to make your preparations for the Royal Gala, I have some special mechanics for you. Let me see.
Ooh.
Here we go. Oh, I have the festival. Here we go. We'll put on the festival music. There we go. Okay. This is like in the old Final Fantasy games when you're about to play a mini game and like the little tutorial window pops up to tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
So you have a few days to prepare for the gala, about a week. You can use this time to prepare for the event. We're gonna be role playing it out next week, but today, you can basically set yourself up for success, even with some of these sort of more harder to convince people. And there's multiple ways you can skin this cat. Sorry, Wolf, but
Oh god.
there's multiple ways to peel this potato. Yeah.
You
Skinny
DC'd
cats.
this
I do
ghost
not
pepper.
understand that. Freaking insane.
I don't-
Anyway.
I don't know where that saying comes from.
Right? Like.
Um,
Anyway.
I don't know why you would want to. Like, why would you
Right?
want to? I don't know.
Skinning a
Anyway.
cat, like,
You're basically trying to tilt the mood of the aristocracy overall to your side, right? And that can mean appealing to people. That could mean convincing them around to your side. That could include bribery. Maybe it includes blackmail or extortion. Maybe it involves embarrassing and lowering the clout of people who would be part of like the anti-war party, if you will. Which way you want to approach this. Each family might be one that you would approach in a different way. You already got a little bit of intelligence on 2 of them. There are several others that you will encounter during this event. Now, your mechanics for how you can set yourself up for success at this gala. Each party member picks one ability, right? Either your strength, dexterity, etc., etc., etc. You can take a number of actions in this preparation phase, in this week leading up to the gala. You can take a number of actions equal to your modifier for that ability, right? So Kiona, I believe, has a charisma modifier of +5. If Kiona decides that charisma is the ability that she wants to use, then she can take 5 actions. Each action may be a skill roll which uses that ability, right? And you can repeat once for each skill.
Does that mean you cannot
roll,
repeat, or you can repeat once? So you could do like 2
repeat
charisma.
Once, yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Two,
Okay.
No,
I just wanted to make
not ability checks overall, but skill checks. So
right.
You can use persuade twice. And
Gotcha.
then
Okay. Cool.
You can't use persuade anymore. But let's say Kiona picked charisma, she can only use charisma skills, but she can.
Yeah,
but
makes
she
sense.
can't use the same skill more than twice. You're gonna make a DC 20 skill check. On a success, you generate 1 advantage that you can use during the gala, right? So this is all for the preparation phase. Maybe you go out into the city. You go shopping for fancy clothes. You might try to make connections with people who are going to be working at the gala, such as serving staff, cooks, guards. brewers, things like that. You might case the palace grounds and the grand hall where the gala will be taking place to get an idea for the layout, if you want to do something with that later. You might sneak something in to the gala area. You might do something to the food or the drink. You might try to gather intelligence on the aristocrats in attendance. So whatever you do, each of you is going to pick one ability. You have to make rolls within that ability. And each successful roll that you make generates an advantage that you can use during the gala. This advantage can be used by anyone in the party unless it's created through making a personal one-to-one relationship with someone. So like, if Foodle seduced one of the servers, Kiona can't use that advantage. That advantage is only for Foodle, right? I don't know.
That is an outlandish idea, but
an outlandish idea. Yes, I picked an outlandish idea on purpose.
a little bit.
But anything else, like if you hide a spell scroll of fireworks or something like that, anyone can use that advantage to generate an advantage for themselves during the gala.
Gotcha.
And
so if Mazra were able to uncover some like dirty secrets, we could all kind of use that blackmail or whatever.
Yes, yes, you can. The only other limitation on that is it must be used for a skill roll using the same ability score that generated the advantage. So what we're going to end up doing is, like, let's say that one that you just gave as an example, Cauliflumps, that would be an intelligence advantage because that would be generated through an intelligence skill roll by Mazra. If anyone is going to use it during the actual gala, it can only be used for an intelligence roll. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can actually copy paste this. It's going to be formatted yuckily.
Oh, of course.
Into, yeah.
They can have a
into
Discord.
Roll20. There you go.
Oh, Roll20. Okay.
I just put it right in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, gotcha. Right.
Just if you need to reference something while we're doing this.
Okay.
So theoretically, Kiona could use performance for one of her roles? Question mark.
Yeah, for one or two.
Okay.
So the first thing you need to do is decide which ability score you're going to generate advantages for. Once again, you can make as many attempts to do something as you have in your ability modifier. Basically, what I intended is that, and this was my thought going into this, is Kiona's going to do charisma because that's
Right.
her highest.
Yeah.
Maz's going to do intelligence because that's her highest. Foodle, I don't know. That's up to you.
It's not actually, but that's what she's gonna have to
Oh.
use because
That's true. That's true.
Madra's-
but you can
Madra's-
do,
those are all wonky. It's-
yeah. But you
We're just gonna start
can
blasting.
use you can use any one of your ability scores. It doesn't need to be your highest.
Right.
But you can't. But if
It's
Kiona
definitely-
uses charisma, Razar cannot use charisma.
No, she can.
Oh, okay.
But that does mean that you're going to have a bunch of heavily weighted charisma advantages.
Right.
So it might be to your advantage to have a certain amount
Spread
of
it out.
advantages spread across different
Yeah.
ability scores during the event, or you could go one route. Basically, this is designed that like you guys can decide this is how we're approaching this situation. Are we doing it through a diversity of methods, or are we doing it through all charisma, for example?
I mean, I think a diversity of methods is best.
Yeah. I mean, it just makes, if we do diversity, it makes it harder for other people to use the advantages, but I think it's still probably useful. I mean, I don't think that there's a lot of overlap in our abilities, so.
Well, right.
I mean,
well, Mazra,
dexterity,
Mazra
maybe.
could use Fiona's, because her charisma's real high, right? Advantages is what I mean.
It's pretty decent.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, that's pretty good,
all
then.
you kind of have some overlap in certain areas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I've also got my Who's in the Tavern cards ready. I made 2 separate piles. One is for depending on how you want to approach this, and this is a personal choice for each of you. One is for people who might appear at the party as like serving staff or guards or performers or things like that. And the other pile is for members of the noble households or their sort of household staff.
That's so cool.
So you guys have like really a lot of freedom, and I know maybe there's a bit of choice paralysis here, but you have a lot of freedom to decide how you want to approach this.
So,
but this is going to be rewarding you for creating sort of a plan to approach it, and then actually using that plan when the time comes.
right.
Yeah, I love it. I think this is awesome. Oh my god. Wolf, do you have an idea? Or do you think you'll go with intelligence?
Probably, because I mean, what are you planning to use?
Well, the 2 that stand out to me are wisdom and dexterity. So, dexterity's both of those are pretty good for Foodle. Dexterity covers things like acrobatics, which I think could maybe be used for like I don't know, like maybe like getting into places that we shouldn't be, and you know, overhearing things that I don't know. Anyway, you know, once I'm there, right? Stealth could be good, but I can only use it twice, right? For, you know, sneaking around. There's sleight of hand, which Foodle's not proficient in, but is a dexterity. So he's got a +6 to it. So it's not bad. So if he needs to like break into something or unlock something or whatever, maybe he could do that. But yeah, not a ton for dexterity. I think there's only 3 dex skills, which is interesting. Anyway, wisdom isn't bad because it has things like perception, insight, and survival if he needs to track somebody, right? So that's survival.
Yeah,
sort of
that's
for
kind of what I assumed Foodle would do, but
yeah, okay.
I kind of had an assumption of wisdom, charisma for probably
Right,
Kiona.
especially like insight and
Mhm.
perception as
That's true.
well.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I always lean on my investigation, so
Okay. Now, obviously, I do think wisdom is potentially better for like what we're trying to do. Although I think dexterity could work. I guess my question is wisdom or dexterity better for you guys? You know, thinking about those ability scores later.
Well, Kiona won't be able to use wisdom. That's not a thing she's got.
And Mazra?
Mazra's wisdom is an 8.
Okay, what about you guys' dexterity?
Dexterity is better, for sure.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
20. I got a +5 dex.
Okay. Okay.
I don't have
Well, you could do dexterity if you wanted. Because Foodle's got a 10 intelligence. It's like it's not great.
But he's a 16. Mazra's a 16 intelligence, so.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I know Mazra's quite smart, but thinking about the rest of us having to make
Yeah.
rolls using your advantages,
Right.
like, what about Kiona's intelligence?
Yeah, I got 11. Okay,
So we both
just
have
to
a
be
plus
clear,
0.
we're talking about the numbers that are the big numbers above our scores, right? Like the
And we're talking about your
The bonuses.
Your bonus is the number of attempts you can make to generate advantages.
Yes, but what I'm specifically talking about, so we're
Right.
kind of, planning this out. If we get it, so if Mazra gets us a bunch of advantages with intelligence, then we probably can't use those because, well, I mean, we could, right? I mean, there's nothing stopping us, but we're going to have a much worse chance. Whereas if Mazra does dexterity, not only does she get more attempts,
right.
but Kiona and Foodle have better dexterity, so we could
Yeah.
maybe share some of those, if that makes sense. That's what I'm talking about, if that helps at all. Does that make
I
sense?
believe you.
Yeah, we're just talking about the modifier
God.
though. Like
I
like
trust
that
you.
I wouldn't lead you astray.
like Kiona has a +3 charisma essentially because she's got a 17 charisma score, right? So that's what we're saying. She get three checks.
Wait, she's...
Does that make sense? I don't
Interesting.
understand where you're getting
Yeah,
the
yeah.
5 and
No.
stuff because I think that's all that she's got, right? Like +3.
No, the 5 is just the plus.
If
yeah,
you
but
have
the
a plus
pluses-
5, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is I'm not sure what the. I feel like I'm missing something here because next to her performance
Oh.
or persuasion, she's got a 9.
Yes, because that
Yeah,
includes
that's
your proficiency.
proficiency bonus
Plus.
and your
Yeah.
ability score.
Yeah.
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 But we're not using the proficiency bonus. We're using the ability score itself.
Yes, you got
No,
it.
no. The only thing when you're like, let's say that you, what's your charisma bonus first of all?
It's 3, I think. Question mark? It's the number that's above the 17 on my sheet. Yeah?
Oh,
a plus
you're
3,
only
yeah, you got
charisma
it.
17. Oh, I thought you were at like charisma 20 by now.
No.
Oh my
I know,
goodness.
I
I
kind
haven't
of
been
assumed.
raising any
That's
of
my
those
bad.
things. I've been letting my race changes do it. I just settled them into. By the way,
Oh,
I mean,
that's
that's
funny.
fair.
her stats I settled
That's
into
fair.
humans like stats, so everything has a +1 instead of
That's
having
fine.
like
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
something or other. Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
That's.
I mean, I
the way to
figured,
do
but
it.
that's she's never raised her scores at all. She's just
Yeah.
gone for the abilities.
Okay. Yeah. So with
Nice,
plus
okay.
3, that means that if you decide that you want to use charisma to generate advantages,
Then I get
you
3
can
tries.
attempt. You get 3 tries.
Okay. Okay.
For each try, you need to make a skill roll. If you use
That is
performance
charisma.
as one of those skill
Okay.
rolls, yeah, then you would just roll your regular performance
Right,
as it appears on
okay,
the sheet. So like
okay.
your proficiency plus whatever. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was just getting like real wrapped around
It's okay.
the pixel about that for a second.
No, it's okay.
There you
That's
go.
all right.
Yeah.
Why don't we start? Collie, you seem to have sort of an idea for what you want to do, and you seem to have a pretty good grasp on this. Do you want to start? We can start with Foodle.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, you guys said that you had kind of not the best wisdom. So
I think you're the
Foodle
best
might.
wisdom in the party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by
Gotcha.
far.
Okay.
Yeah. All I've got is charisma
right, well,
and dexterity and constitution, but constitution doesn't work here.
I know it doesn't have any skills, right? That's the crazy thing about
Right.
Con.
Technically,
Which I
though,
guess
you
kind of
could-
makes sense, right?
Could you do like, you challenge someone to a drinking contest or something, and
Oh
your
yeah. Oh yeah.
con would
Yeah,
be-
so the DMG, I mean, Ghost can always be like, oh yeah, do a Constitution nature check for me or whatever, right? Like
Yeah.
as long as the player can justify it, right? So
Yeah.
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 like a classic would be using your strength score instead of charisma for an intimidation check, right?
intimidate,
Like
yeah.
that's sort of the but yeah. Okay, well, I think Foodle might go dexterity as long as everyone's okay with that.
Sure.
Yeah.
God. Because if he goes dexterity, you guys can maybe use these, and he does get 5 goes at it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
Yeah. So as far as like these skill rolls are concerned, I'm giving like maximum latitude for you guys to like use those skills creatively, right?
Okay.
Like, let's say Cauliflumps had gone wisdom, right?
Right.
If he wanted to mix up something that, you know, if we found out that you know, the head of the, what are their names? The head of the John Taines, he really liked a certain kind of wine. And then Foodle uses a medicine check to add something to the wine that will give him indigestion, right? That would be something that I would allow like a medicine check to be used for. So I'm happy for you to use like creative methods here.
Well, perfect, because we're about to start off with something creative, Ghost.
Okay, good.
So, if there are any of the families, the Artwells kind of made me think of this, but they're not like interested in the arts. But if there's any nobility that are interested in the arts, which it seems like there probably would be, Foodle would love to use some of his acrobatics to like impress them with sort of like a, what would it be, like kind of a, like a, what am I thinking of? A circus kind of performance, but
Nice.
more
Okay, so little
up,
circus
like more high
acrobatics,
quality,
yeah.
more
I
like
was gonna-
upscale. Like what's
Can
that
we
French
combine
thing?
these
that-
two things? Because I was thinking if Kiona could do a performance with Foodle
Parkour.
and doing his dexterity, that would be cool. Like
yeah,
the two
yeah,
of
you
them
can
together.
absolutely. So whatever you skill you end up using, yeah, please join in, right?
So what's going to happen is you're actually going to do this during the
Right.
performance, during the performance,
During the
gala
party, yeah.
Yeah. So this
Okay,
phase will be you preparing for it. So maybe coming
Gotcha,
up with
okay.
a routine, practicing it, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
Kiona
when
and
it comes
Foodle
time
will.
for you to actually do it, then you'll
Yeah.
have an advantage generated that you can use to give yourself.
Awesome.
advantage.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's so cool. All right, so we need an acrobatics check, yeah? From Foodle.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got? Oh, all right, we're off to a great start. That's a nat 20 for a 32 acrobatics. Oh, my god.
Amazing.
Damn.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my god. Yeah.
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah. Very, very handily, you generate yourself a dexterity. I'm actually gonna put it in our group chat because I know Flutter, you're unfortunately gonna be absent next week. So I'm gonna make a list of everything that we're doing. So we have Foodle. Number 1 is an acrobatics act, an acrobatics performance, right? Which is a
Yes.
dex advantage. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then would you allow acrobatics to like get somewhere Foodle shouldn't be? You know, by scaling a wall or jumping between walls, right? You know, like the wall climb parkour shit. Anyway, to try to get somewhere that he shouldn't be to overhear something, maybe. Something like that.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
That'd be-
All right.
Stealth
All
is
right.
dex too.
Okay.
So
It is, yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a different direction with
Yeah,
stealth. I
yeah.
think,
So what?
yeah.
But what are you? So you're not going to be going somewhere where you shouldn't be
in front of people.
at the gala,
Yeah.
right?
No,
Are you
No,
doing it,
it-
now to like get inside?
yeah,
Do
to
something
like
inside ahead?
like it could
Okay.
even be like Foodle doesn't need to overhear anything. It could even be setting up, and Kiona and Mazra can use this later. Like he's like maybe planting a key somewhere where they're gonna need it, or you know what I mean? Like he's just using his dexterity to get somewhere to help them out or to find something or whatever, right?
Okay.
It's sort of
Can you
prep,
try to
right?
be-
Anyway.
Can you try to be a bit more specific about what you're doing?
Yeah. So Foodle's gonna do acrobatics. He's gonna use his dexterity for like parkour shit to get somewhere.
Yeah.
That is
No,
helpful.
I mean, but what is he gonna try to do when he gets in there?
Well,
Like, what is he gonna
whatever
set
the
up?
whatever the party needs, really.
Oh, okay.
Right? I don't know. I don't know what they need
What do you guys need?
because I'm not them. Well, I don't know if they know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Where are you trying to
we
get
can-
into?
Why don't we?
What
Why
if
don't we treat this?
What if Foodle gets up there
Yeah.
somewhere where he can listen secretly while another one of us is talking? Maybe Kiona could use persuasion and like maybe there's like a feed loop where he could like talk into the stone and feed her like the lines she needs to say because of something that somebody else is saying. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking. I don't know. If you're talking
Like a-
about like hiding
Yeah.
somewhere and listening in on conversations, I'm just thinking how can we use that to our advantage directly in this situation?
Like a
Oh, yeah.
Cyrano de Bergerac?
Yes.
Except it would be Foodle whispering lines to Kiona.
Yes. And
Yeah,
Kiona trying to interpret
might
them in a
be-
persuasive
What could-
way.
yeah. Oh
could
yeah,
go
there you go.
wrong?
There you go. Yeah.
What
All
could
right,
go
that's
wrong?
cool. Yeah.
She's got high persuasion, okay, you guys? Like
I'm just saying, if anybody in this group would be the Cyrano role, I wouldn't expect Foodle.
not Foodle.
Well, yeah, I was very skeptical of this idea, but then Flutter added the whole like, oh yeah, Kiona will interpret, like she'll put the riz on it, right?
Right.
Like, and I'm like, okay, that's fair.
You know what? Another thing could be
Like
like
reverse
with
Cyrano.
Kiona talking about the sending stones. What if what you did was you planted one of like
Oh.
your sending stone
That's good.
like on the chandelier or something like that, and then you can like listen into people's private conversations.
Right.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
Pretty great.
I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, I
you
love
think.
that
don't
because
know.
then it's
That's
not
just-
stealth, right? Like I'm not.
Right.
I don't want this to be a
Right.
stealth thing. I just want it to be acrobatics, right? So
Do we need
Okay.
to
Yeah.
Sure.
Do we need
I love it.
to let Seamus know that there might be extra objects floating around that may or may not be magical? Because if they try to clear the throne room of that stuff before we get this place, it's not
You're-
gonna happen.
Yeah, this is not happening in the throne room.
Oh, okay. So it's like a
happening in
different
the-
place. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
yeah, Poodle
Yeah.
would not be able to
Yeah.
get into the.
That's what I
throne
was just like. I was like, wait, where are we? What
Yeah.
is this? Okay.
Well, unfortunately, we did a lot of planning. This is why I didn't want to go too much into the specifics until I rolled. So, unfortunately, I rolled a 2, so that is a 14, which is not a success. So that does
Not
not
a
generate an
success, yeah.
advantage. Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. So you sneak into the grand hall where the gala is going to be taking place, and you try to do like this acrobatic flip from the upper balcony onto the chandelier, and you kind of like your fingers slip off the chandelier as you grab onto it,
What?
and you fall to the ground with a crash.
Ooh.
And there's like a guard there that doesn't recognize you right away, Foodle, and thinks that you're like a kid. And it's like, "Oi, get out of here, you little goblin!" And, like
Sorry, sir.
kicks you out.
Yeah, Poodle runs away. I love
This
it.
place big enough for a
You,
horse?
you little shite. Yes, it is big enough for a horse. All right.
All
I
right,
think you have
so
3
Fool's
things you
got
can do left.
Ride your
Yeah.
horse in there.
3 more things. Now, there's
Ride
only
my
2
horse
skills left. So, well, I mean, obviously, we could try to do a dexterity something else, but
It's a Trojan horse.
I think. Yeah, I don't know if
Well, I think you
dexterity
used
works. With...
acrobatics
anything
twice, right?
else.
So you have to use.
Yes.
something
Oh, yeah.
else. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. There's sleight of hand and stealth. I think Foodle's gonna try 2 stealth missions. So the first one is going to be trying to like sneak in to one of the nobles' houses and like rifle through their mail. Basically, he's trying to learn information. He's not like trying to break into anything. He's not, he's just sneaking in, trying to find information about what these people care about, right? Because like if we know what these families care about, then we can use that to try to convince them, right? So like, anyway, I could, but we'll see if it succeeds or not before I go too much into that. Anyway.
Yeah, roll it. Roll it.
All right, come on. Okay. That's a 12 on the die for a 30 total.
Nice.
That 30 is indeed higher than 20.
Thank goodness.
All right. So you will make another dexterity advantage. Stealthed into roll me a D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll me a D6 if you please.
6, okay. Alright. Yeah, ideally not one of the families we already know about, but okay, let's see. Oop. Oh my god, come out, D6. Jeez, freaking. It's like buried under the D12. A 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. It is the Igraines.
Ooh.
And Santiago to
Nice.
gather info. Okay. So you sneak into the household of the Igraines to gather information, read their mail. You do like the old like Stasi mail reading trick where you like steam the envelopes open, so that you can like open them up and then reseal
The
them again
wax
after.
just a wee bit on the backside.
Now, you read a letter to the family complaining of one of the sons of the Igraine family, who is basically he kind of does nothing. He's like a playboy. He goes to the tavern all the time, and he's basically like flitting from party to party around town. He is loud. He's flirtatious. He's charming. He's always hitting on the tavern staff. So you learn this about Wesley Igraine, the third son of the Igraine family, who is a little bit of an embarrassment.
I can never spell embarrassment. Fucking. God damn
I know, right? Isn't it
I hate
embarrassing
that word.
that you can never
Yeah,
spell
it is. Good God. It's so bad. Oh, damn. Carly just fucking nailed it. I put
That was
like
real quick,
Yeah.
Carly.
too many doubles or so. Oh, God. Yeah, exactly. Megan,
That's
that
right,
was me. Jesus.
Just hedge your bets.
Oh, God.
I'm writing this down as well. I have a section in my notes for things that you uncover. about some of these people.
I love that reference. Thank you, Striker.
That's amazing.
So that,
And then
isn't
for
that spelled
Foodles,
thick?
Charlotte's Web. It's one of the geese spelling for the spider to spell terrific in the web, but they don't know how to spell it. That's right.
it's amazing. So for Foodle's second stealth mission, I was thinking it might be fun, Ghost, if now you're gonna press me for details, but maybe let's do the roll first. I think it might be kind of cool if you were talking about some of the staff or something at the place, maybe at one of the manors or something. They will give us something, right? Some information. I don't know, right? If Foodle does something for them. And so Foodle goes off and does this stealthy thing. So maybe he's
okay.
Spying on somebody and telling them what's going on because they've got I don't know. They're worried that their lover is cheating on them or so. I don't know, right? Something like that. Foodle's getting his private eye hat on. And then we get something out of that from this staff member at a manor or something anyway, if it's successful.
Yeah. Sure, roll for it.
All right, that's an 18 on the die plus 18 is a 36.
Okay. Yeah, that does it. I forgot. I was gonna send you guys pictures of the NPCs that you draw. Here we go.
Oh, that's right.
So I got these cards with this beautiful artwork. I might as well send it. I'm gonna put it in our Winds of Chaos group chat. I don't know how easy it is for you, Flutter, to show on stream.
Probably manage it.
Why? Does the phone not realize that it's... There you go. That's Wesley.
Ooh, I love it. Look at this guy.
There you go. Yeah. So Wesley Agrane is a bit of a family embarrassment. He's a playboy who flits from party to party, tavern to tavern, burning the family fortune on drink and women. His family has received many complaints from tavern staff and the parents of young debutantes about his hedonistic and selfish behavior. Yes, Carly. All right. Now, Cauliflumps, in the meantime, you are looking for somebody within one of these noble households who's looking for a bit of a problem solver. Is that correct? And then Foodle is going to go on a stealth mission to solve this person's problem for them. Am I interpreting that correctly? Okay.
Yes, you've got it. And because we've already got something on the Agranes, it would ideally be with one of the other noble houses that isn't the Artwells, the Jontains, or the Agranes. And I don't know how many families there are, but anyway.
There are 6.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
yeah, I think any of the other
the
3 would
Artwells,
be good.
the Agranes, or the Jontains. Okay.
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah, roll me a d6 and tell me
All
who comes up.
I got another 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. You managed to find. This is actually really cool. This came up right on top as I was shuffling the deck. Here she is. You find a woman named Erica, who is a maid serving in the Ballardin household. I will. So there's the Igraines spelling, and then this is the Ballardin household.
Oh, I added an extra L, damn it.
Yeah, that's all right. Roll me another d6, please.
All right. 5.
Okay. Erica, who is a sweet-looking young human woman with glasses and blonde hair in pigtails, wearing sort of a French maid style uniform. She is actually trying to meet with a client.
Ooh.
You're not quite sure what she means by a client. But you Wolf has an idea from his facial reaction. Oh my.
I saw that.
Alright.
Ooh, she's got that maid outfit and everything. No, sorry. Anyway.
Yeah. But that's not it.
Okay.
Anyway, Foodle is none the wiser. Anyway, we know that he's
Right,
a
no,
little
he
bit too
doesn't know.
guileless for this.
Yeah, he didn't use
so-
wisdom. Dexterity all the way.
Yeah, he's only ever used insight once this campaign, and he's not about to use it twice in the same session.
And he got a nat 1, baby. So we're done with that skill for the rest of the
We're
campaign.
done with that skill for the rest of the
We did it, chat.
That is the best. There's nothing more Foodle than that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But in fact, this client is a fellow underground information broker. And you realize that Erica is kind of serving as a spy. A spy for the Ballardins? A spy of the Ballardins? Is she spying on them? Is she spying for them? She doesn't tell. But essentially what she needs you to do is to sneak into a warehouse in the Docks District. And there's a coded message left on the quartermaster's ledger in this warehouse.
I wonder if it's the same one we almost burnt down that time.
Probably.
With your high stealth roll, you are able to sneak into this warehouse, easily acquire the coded message. She even tells you which page it's on, and basically all you need to do is reproduce the page on a piece of paper and bring it back to her. She doesn't tell you what the message is. You have no idea how to decode the message because you don't have the cipher.
Right.
She just agrees to pay you back in information. And now I can tell you, in lieu of giving you an advantage, so instead of giving you an advantage, I can tell you what House Ballardin's disposition is towards this whole war. The idea of the war and the coming conflict with the hegemony. I can tell you sort of where they stand on it. Or I can give you an advantage.
I think I'm gonna go with the advantage.
Okay.
But I like that I get the choice. That's cool.
Yeah. So let me get you a picture of Erica here. These cards are so cool. They come with the names and everything. Characters.
Oh, I wish chat could see these. These are great.
I'm showing them when they come up, but they have to come up.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Flutter. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't
Just
have the
takes me a
stream
second
up. I'm
to
just
get
like.
it. There you go.
I mean, I've got this, but it's I've got Roll20 up. Oh my goodness, she's great. Look at this.
I know. She's a cutie.
Man,
I like that one.
wouldn't suspect her of being a spy.
I know.
That's great.
I found that card, and then on the back, it's like she's a maid and also a secret information broker. And I was like, really?
That's
I would never
incredible.
suspect her.
That's so good.
Never suspect her. Yeah. All right. So let me just.
That's 4
I'm
for
gonna
Foodle.
pin this
He's
message.
got 1 left. Oh yeah, Ghost. Do you want? You can just delete mine or whatever and edit yours or whatever makes sense.
Yeah.
And mine's not even really true anymore. So.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
Helped out the Ballardin's maid Erica to retrieve a hidden code, a coded message. She is an information broker and will feed party a tidbit of info at a crucial time. All right. And we can play that during the gala itself as like a flashback.
Nice. That's
where,
perfect.
Like if you're stuck in a situation and you're like, I don't really have the information to proceed on this. You could be like, flashback. What did Erica tell us about this? This was the favor we called in.
Nice. Oh, that's perfect.
Okay. And you have 1 more, yeah?
That's right. And there's 1 skill left. It's sleight of hand. So I
Okay.
kind of love Carly's idea. So Foodle totally failed on the chandelier. He's gonna try to slip it into one of the nobles' pockets and see if we can learn something. Oh,
So you're
man.
gonna like
He's gonna try to
prowl
bug
the
him.
streets, waiting to find like one of these nobles, and you're gonna try to slip your sending stone onto one of them.
Yeah. I mean, he's only
Now,
got a
this leaves
+6,
it
so it's unlikely. But
Yeah,
It could
this
happen.
leaves it an open question. Will you ever get that sending stone back?
I know.
Don't do it. I still
I'll
haven't got my
certainly-
rod back yet.
You still
Oh,
haven't gotten
God,
your
true.
removable rod back. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I had an idea for how to bring it back to you. Did we ever actually play that out, or
No.
No, we never went
No,
back.
okay.
We said we were going to
will.
go back, but
We
we
will.
never went back
No,
after
no,
the
no,
thing.
Yeah, no.
We had
Don't
6
worry.
weeks. We went
I've
back.
got
We
an
just
idea.
haven't played through it.
Mhm.
Oh,
Nope,
perfect.
I have an idea.
Nice.
Don't worry about that. Okay.
I was gonna sleight of hand anyway, so I don't know if you wanna.
Well, it's the only
Oh
skill
no,
left
like
in dexterity.
yeah, and the repeat limit is not between players.
Players.
It's just for the same
Yeah.
player. So you can
Yeah.
you can sleight a hand.
Yeah, go nuts. All right, so let's roll it. Oh, thank God. I thought it was a 13. It's an 18. I was like, am I 1 short? That would have been 1 total. But 18 is a 24 total.
24 total. Okay. You're sneaking it into the pocket of a noble. She wouldn't work as a noble. Just searching, just drawing cards here until I have somebody who is. All right. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Please roll me a d6, and we'll see which noble family you get a sending stone on.
Make sure to
Oh,
put it in the
perfect.
pocket they don't use the most.
Right. Well, I mean, this is totally up to Ghost, Carly, but like if it was me, like with a 24 sleight of hand, I would think Foodle pops it into their pocket before they go to like a big lunch or some meeting or whatever, and then he just nabs it as they're leaving, you know. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's up to Ghost. I mean, he's not gonna leave it on them for like weeks at a time, right? Because I mean, when is this party even? Like,
It's only
anyway.
next week, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, he'd give it, you know, he'd put it in there for like an hour at most. Anyway, however long the meeting takes. Okay, so, yeah, and there's 2 families left. Is that right, Ghost?
There are.
Okay. Put it in the boob pocket. I mean,
I'm
good.
wondering
Poodle
if
wouldn't
this
care.
is a beggars and choosers situation. Like, well, yeah, you might. No, because these people are going about their business every day, as they do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Megan. Sorry. Exactly.
All right. Yeah.
Ghost, is there
Only-
anything
I don't
else you
know.
need from me? I have to mute in 2
No.
minutes. Vinyl's heading to bed, so.
No, I don't know.
Okay,
I don't
right.
know if you have a D2.
I could
If
roll
you
a
don't, just
d6,
roll.
1 through 3,
Isn't
and
that a
then 4
coin?
through 6.
Yeah. Yes, it
I
effectively
don't have
is
a coin, sorry. I don't have a coin, but I can roll a d6 if that works.
Kraken dice sets come with a D2, which is essentially a coin. It's like a plastic
Oh, nice. That's cool.
hexagon or something. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I got a 2,
Um,
so whatever the 1 is, that's what I
Yeah.
rolled.
Okay. All right. This is the Gimor family.
Oh, God.
And so, spelled like this. All right. So,
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Lazarel,
I'll be in
Yeah,
chat,
good
but
night,
I'm
Collie.
muted. Anyway.
muted. Yep. Thanks for hanging out. I know you're still here. I know you're still hanging out. Just off a voice. Lazarel Gimor. The much younger brother of the head of the family. Boodle planted a ascending stone on him. There we go. Boodle planted a ascending stone on Lazarel Gilmore. Done. So that's Foodle done. Who's going next? I'll take a picture of Lazarel for us.
What you want to do? What?
I mean, I am a little confused about which thing I need to do. I need to pick a different skill?
No, you can still use Dex, right?
No, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, you can do Dex as well.
Or can I mix and match?
No, you have to pick one ability type and only do
Skills
skill
in
rolls
that
within that
ability
ability
type.
type. Yeah. So if you pick
Well-
dexterity, you got to stick with dexterity. Pick intelligence, you got to stick with intelligence.
I'll probably go with intelligence then. It's just gonna have to be that way.
Okay.
But when she does stuff, she can't use Foodle's stuff to do that, right?
At the gala, she can. Like during the
Okay.
gala event. Yeah. But she can't use Foodle's stuff now in this phase.
Yeah.
I posted a picture of Lazarel in in our group chat.
Got it.
I mean, I'm sure she's gonna use investigation.
Good night, Carly.
I think what she'll do is use her investigation to try and dig up some dirt on one of the families. Maybe using her like contacts potentially, because she might be able to use her city smarts to like know who to talk to, or just talk to Tinkerbell. That might work.
Sure.
Too.
Yeah. All right.
So something I think it would be something dealing with like finding out information that could be used as like a bribe or no, more of a blackmail. She doesn't want to bribe these people. They have enough money.
Yeah. She can bribe people within their household, like servants and such.
Yeah.
There's also people who will be working the gala that you can look at as well.
Yes.
So far I know Foodle has been looking at people like members of the noble houses and their household staff themselves, but there's also going to be a lot of people working the event.
Mine's a little bit more limited.
Sure.
Because unfortunately, really the only skill that works with anything that's useful is investigation. Everything else isn't really pertinent.
I think it could be
History,
if
maybe.
you use it in a creative way. But
You could definitely use their religion against them.
Right.
yeah, there's history, there's religion.
Given
Up
that
to you, though.
Staravia
Totally
is
up to you.
is a big thing, a religion might be a role to do. Yeah.
Yeah. The first one will be investigation for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can use investigation up to twice. So you can use it
Okay.
twice if you want.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my problem is that I don't have expertise in any of those, so my rolls are gonna be not good because I
Well,
only
you
have
and
a
I are
+3.
both gonna fail a bunch of rolls because we don't have expertise in
Yeah.
anything.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
That's okay.
All my expertise is in charisma. It's just horrible. All right. Funnily enough, yeah. So yeah. So what do I need to roll for?
Yeah, roll it.
Okay.
Well, you roll if you're doing investigation. Roll investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right. Yeah. There you go.
I
So
did it.
what are you trying to do with it?
She's trying
Specifically.
to find information that could be used as a leverage point. Basically, like if they're at this gala, and there's like I think maybe they discussed beforehand to see if they could split up the families between
Okay.
them. But basically trying to find out a leverage point where Muzz can be like well,
Are you trying to look for dirt?
kind of, but I think that maybe
Yeah.
she wants to learn what they're interested in because I had a thought about instead of using
Okay.
something like blackmail, I think maybe she might be interested in trying to move them through like a more quote unquote positive means, which would be finding out what their family works on and be like, look, I have an investment opportunity for you, but using Dal Kalash as saying Dal Kalash needs this, and there's a that this maybe leans more into persuasion, but I think it's meant
No.
to be like, I know
Like, if
what
you're
your family
investigating
does.
someone's like financial
Yes.
whatever and their
Yeah.
Businesses.
their business
Yeah.
whatever
And saying
their
you can
business
make money
entanglements.
by investing. We have a need
Yeah,
of
get 'em in
X,
their
Y,
wallets.
Z.
Well, I drew the that's amazing, Megan. I drew the perfect one for you. Right at the top. I was shuffling the deck, and as soon as I pulled one out, I looked at it, and I was like, maybe not, and I started to put it aside, and then when you started talking about, like, business and finance, I was like, nope, we're back in. So you draw Dame Elizabeth of the... roll me a d6.
2.
Of the Ballardins. Dame
Okay.
Elizabeth of the Ballardins. What she's into. She is the literal card, I gotta change this, but it says meandering and exploring LLC representative. So she's like,
Oh my gosh.
so she's like a business person. Let me see. Yeah, she got her start as a candle maker, and she is one of the biggest candle makers, or chandlers, if you will.
Does she make wax fruit
in-
too?
Perhaps she does, but she's
The
one of the
wax
biggest
fruit industry
chandlers.
is about to
She is-
explode.
The biggest chandler in the kingdom of Cormantia, and possibly in all of Gondara.
We like that.
Yeah.
That'd be light. That's right. We don't have a wax fruit
and
museum
she
yet.
is always looking for more business opportunities to expand her chandling business. So
Now, do I have an
is
opportunity
a-
for you?
Follow the money.
We have sparkly rain. Your candles would go
Always
great with it.
Looking for opportunities to expand her business. All right. All right, and then Mazra, I'm gonna copy paste this into our message. All right, and then I'll take a quick pic of Dame Elizabeth. Post that. There we go. Take her out of the pile.
She's so cute with a little friend.
When you said like Dame
Yeah.
Elizabeth, I thought like a fucking 7-year-old lady,
Yeah, this
not
does.
this
This is a young Dame.
17-year-old girl.
There ain't nothing like a
No,
Dame.
she's actually this art style does not show age super well, I don't think. But she actually, according to this card here, she has a stepson. And
Well, that means
she
she's no older
has-
than me.
2-year-old stepson.
She has a fiance whom she is marrying for love. These cards have all sorts of little tidbits of
You only
information,
need to
like
be
relationships
In
and
your 20s,
what
maybe
they're
for a
doing in the
stepson.
tavern, and yeah, but she's not like a kid.
No,
No.
but
She's a
she
young woman.
She
is
is
lovely.
well established.
I will
She is
still
well
headcanon her
established.
as like being a gray-haired maiden.
An enterprising young
That's
woman, which
That's fair.
Mazra should be
There you go.
digging. Okay.
Nope,
All right,
he only digs one person.
next.
Oh.
All right, next roll. We gotta get this
Alright.
moving. It's getting late.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I'll follow chat and see if I can do a thing where
Okay.
she kind of reads up about the religion. I don't have much faith in this role because my plus is very poor for this, so
Okay, that's all right.
it's fine. It's Friday. I don't care about work. Yeah, that failed. Okay, and then.
All right. Okay. And then another attempt. How many attempts do you have? What's
What
your
about
intelligence
history?
bonus?
I just one more.
You could investigate again, though, right? You've only used one on investigation.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess looking for other business opportunities is not gonna work.
No, you kind of already did that.
So maybe she will look up dirt. I think.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
On a member of
Oh well,
The
she
noble
found
household?
everything. She knows
Hey.
everything about their whole family and history forever,
All right.
and everything that's
on
ever done.
one of the families.
Could it be one of
Or
the
one of the
families,
families
that we
or
don't
one of the
like one of the
events,
ones that are going to
staff?
be an issue?
Yeah.
I think one of
The Artwells
one
or
of
the
one of
John
the-
Taines?
Yeah. What?
The Artwells were the ancient rivals to the king's family. That might be a good
Oh
one
yeah,
to
let's
get
do that
information
then. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let's dig up that dirt. She's digging to the Earth's crust.
Find out
with this.
why they rival each other.
All right.
Maybe she can mend the rift.
Yes. Look, the ideas I have for Kiona are not great either, you guys. So
Well, it's fine. No, it's good. We got this. I believe in us.
Interesting. Okay. You learn that Gadafar Alwyn, the eldest son of the Alwyn family, has some pretty lofty political ambitions. He is aiming for the chancellorship. And you learn that he perhaps may not be as motivated for his family's ancient hatred of King Seamus's family line as previous generations. He might just turn out to be one of those people who gets into politics because he wants to make some practical, reasonable changes, and he thinks that he can do good.
we
Very
need.
interesting. Yes, the
Uh,
dirt.
And the current chancellor isn't much to be sniffed at, so I feel like this is a good opportunity
Nice.
Yeah, you guys haven't really figured out what's up with
with the current chancellor. Yeah.
What's his deal?
Yeah.
So it may
Well,
not
that's
be
mine. Those
as
are mine.
motivated.
So
Hatred for the royal family is all right. I will. Eldest son, want to see Chancellor. There we go. We're gonna get a picture of Gadifar here. There he is. All right, and Flutter, it is your turn.
Okay, here's a leading question. Are there any horse enthusiasts among the noble families? Any random children or wives or anything that love the horses?
First of all, are you doing charisma?
Yes.
Just for my notes. Okay. There might be. If nothing else, they've all got stable masters, right? Like horses and
right,
owning
but how are the
a
stable masters gonna help me with the party situation? This is what I don't understand. Is all the servants and stuff, like, I'm not sure how exactly I would get their help during this situation.
help them to do something, like help you to do something, help you to.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe there are horse enthusiasts among the.
I mean,
horse
rich
of
people
the
love
families
to breed
themselves.
horses and crap.
Yeah.
Like, they love that stuff.
Right. I just
Like
need
chances
one.
are
It would be
good.
great if it
Chances
was
are-
maybe in one of the John Tane family or something like that. Just one. I just need one.
Yeah. Well, roll for it and see.
Okay, all right. Well, okay, this is a performance check because the plan
Yeah, sure.
is that we take this person
Yeah.
out to the field and maybe show them a few tricks and teach them how to do things with the horses that they couldn't do before
Okay.
and make them our friend.
And ingratiate them to you?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Nope. Well, it doesn't happen.
Okay.
Next.
Barring that, persuasion! Oh.
I believe in you.
Alright. Persuasion. At least
Okay.
we got that one already.
What do you do with that? Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe when she's out trying to convince this person that she can teach them horse tricks, but they apparently can't balance on nothing to save their lives. She's going to maybe persuade them instead to open or that seems really dumb. How would you persuade them to make them like, I don't know, she just wants to make them like her.
Yeah. That's fine.
Is that an
Generally use
advantage enough?
persuasion to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna try to maybe
Sure.
in the course of doing this with this person, even though the tricks didn't work, they come up with an idea to make kind of a clown school, or so you like whatever like a
What?
rodeo school kind of thing, like Kiona can put together like a thing so that we can have more of this in our town. I don't know. She just
Are you
trying to be
trying-
friends with these people.
Are you. Okay.
She's trying to co-found a rodeo school with one of these family's people.
Would it make
You're
more
trying to
sense to do
convince-
like something with dressage or something?
Well, yeah. I mean,
You're
it would be
trying to-
essentially it would be that kind of. It would be like a way to maybe she like teaches them how to braid their horse's mane while they.
You know what
chat about
else you could
something.
tell
I don't
them is
know.
that,
I don't know.
like, Look, we
Why-
have a
why
lot
don't
of
we keep it
space in
simple?
Dalkalash. Don't breed
Why
your
don't we keep it
horses that
simple?
way.
And instead of convincing, the heir of the John Tane family to leave behind her family fortune and go to Dalkalash to be a rodeo clown, why don't we say like you just become her friend?
Yeah. That's great.
Oh my
And
god.
Fiona will
and
braid
maybe-
her
and
horse's
maybe
hair.
If
And then
Maybe if something rodeo adjacent, rodeo related or rodeo adjacent comes from
Rodeo.
that, then we can go from there.
Right.
So you
Look,
Fiona has
the
limited skills, you
friends-
guys, okay? I'm sorry.
no, she's
roll
fun.
me a D2 because we've already or does D2 work on roll 20?
I'm gonna do a D4 and tell you if it's even or odd. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
It is odd. It was a 1, in fact.
Odd. Okay. So this is one of the Artwells. Who you were warned is one of the more persnickety families. And this is a Rain Artwell, the eldest daughter. You need to stop talking to my favorite characters.
Look.
All right.
It's like, all right, I gotta convince somebody what to do. I'm best when I'm around my horses, so if I can get one of them around a horse, I'm sure it'll be great. That's her thought process.
Take her on a horse date.
That's right.
Here we go. So you made friends with Arain Artwell over your shared love of horses.
Yay.
Right. And I really like the art on this character. I really wish that these this set maybe came with like an electronic code to get the cards electronically.
Yeah, that would be cool, huh?
Doesn't she look cool?
Isn't she great? Oh my god, she's my best friend.
Kiona's new best friend. Fellow horse girl.
That's right. We do love having a horse girlfriend. Or something like that.
All right.
I have one more.
You have one more? All right.
And in this case,
Horse.
actually, okay, so remind me / whatever. Matilda actually is our priestess in our Temple of Staravia now, isn't she? Or did she leave?
She left.
She left.
As far as I
So
remember.
what
I don't
I'm
think she
seeing
came
is that
back.
we have an opening for a Temple of Staravia person.
Yeah, she and Darvin had come back here,
Okay,
and then Darvin returned to Dal Kalash.
both are a valid
Yeah.
woof.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kiona will go to the John Taines, or whoever is seems to be maybe the elder of the John Taines or whatever, religious person, and attempt to persuade them that should they be, convinced that we are not trying to hurt things here and with the Temple of Staravia, perhaps they could help influence or be a part of the conversation as to who runs the Temple of Staravia in Dal Kalash. Or some such, agreement that they could
So
have
you are-
some kind of way to ensure that the Temple of Staravia lives on. Essentially, if their concern is that the temple is falling because of stuff.
Yeah, that's the John Taines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
All right, come
All
on,
right,
persuasion.
Roll your roll. Shoot your shot.
Yes, baby!
Okay. my god. This lady's name. Scarlet.
Oh, we love a good Scarlet.
Scarlet John Tane.
Scarlet.
Matriarch of the family. Kiona persuades her
I do declare,
that
Miss Scarlet, I do believe that your temple is the best temple I have seen in all of, what is our word called? Do we have a name for
Gondara
the
is
whole
the
one?
continent.
Gondara is the
so
continent.
No,
All of Gondara.
yeah, we don't have a name for the whole world. Yeah.
I would
The
love if you
world
would
is
have
the
the
name of the world.
influence in our little temple. It's just starting out.
Grandson in the Temple of Light in Val Malash. Okay. Perhaps a plum position in the clergy, which is
That's right.
always a very tempting offer
Very honorable thing.
for members of the nobility. Typically a good place to put daughters and second sons.
Mm-hmm.
Now she is pretty cool looking. You're gonna like this, Flutter. I think the character is supposed to be a hairdresser. And maybe that's something she does in her free time. Is hairstyling. But there she is.
She might giggle because I just braided a horse's hair. Oh my god, I do love her.
Oh my god, darling, yours is the fashion and the style that we need for our temple. That's right. We have sparkly rain.
Yeah, she's a Scarlet. Yeah, you look at her and you're like, yeah. Well, I flipped that card over and I was like, of course that's her name.
This art is nice. I would like to see some more like diversity in it.
Yeah.
There are many I'm basically selecting from a small pool within the cards. There's a lot more diversity, honestly. For example, Wesley is darker skinned.
He
Elizabeth
has some scars on his chest.
was a POC as well.
Megan's telling me
lots.
there's
There's,
cat
like,
people. Where's the cat people for me? Ghost Whipper.
Yeah, they're not in this. I'm selecting from a small. There's even
You're
I'll show
denying
you
me cat
one,
people.
because you guys did not. If you want diversity, here it is. Because you did not do anything with the people who are working the party. You did not get a chance to draw this card right here. There we go. Just posted that for you. That's a missed opportunity for you guys right there.
Oh my god.
Does she have organs? I don't.
Does she have a...
She's a mind flayer. She doesn't need organs.
Yeah, but what's she doing hanging around in Lasantia?
I will tell you, she is a part-time barmaid, information broker, and a bard for hire.
What?
Her name is Plelathorma,
Why does she have boobs?
aka
She's a mind
Orma
flayer.
Squidface, because she's a mind flayer.
What?
She's just a female mind flayer.
But mind
They're
flayers
genderless.
Why can't
are not
mind
friendly?
flayers have boobs?
I mean, if it identifies
is.
as a
Some of them
female,
are.
it can dress as one, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Mind flayers do have gender.
I didn't know that. I
Yeah, there's
honestly
not
know nothing
just
about mind
elves in the
flayers, really.
pack. There's there's like people of color. There's like orcs and things like that.
Is there a hot daddy orc? Give it to me.
None of them came up. Actually, I almost put an orc in the nobility pile. However, Jesus.
Orcs are
Was
too
it just
smart
mad
to
that
be
he got what he
nobles.
asked for?
Come on now.
No. It's not about him not being a noble. It was about the established history wouldn't allow it because the Cormantians and the orcs of the Stormspires recently, had a dust up, right? They had a fracas.
Fracas?
Yeah.
That's how that's
Fracas.
pronounced, I believe. A fracas.
Yeah. Anyway.
I said they looked nice, Megan.
So, but that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 advantages. Did Flumps get 4 or 3?
He got 4.
So that's 8 advantages during the party, you guys.
Nice.
Yep. 8 advantages during the party.
We're just
And
that
we've
good.
dug into those two families a little bit.
And Fiona's now best friends with that
Yeah.
one girl. What was her name?
We are doing the party without Flutter, which is tragic. I know.
Yeah. Sorry. I did not
I don't know.
realize.
I don't know if we could. I don't know if we
This
could
week wasn't going
wait
to work
3
for me.
weeks to do it. Yeah. Yeah, and you drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards out of like 200. Like there's so many cards. I don't think I'll ever use all of them. I don't know. That's a good question, Megan. Can we move it to Tuesday for 1 week? I honestly do not know. That depends on everybody else. But we're gonna call it there. We're not gonna talk schedules on stream. You can do Tuesday this coming week, hilariously.
Oh, well, I can too. So if Wolf can and Ghost can.
Woof, can you do Tuesday this coming week?
I mean, I'm going to like a fancy wine pairing and charcuterie.
Oh hell yeah! You'll come back buzzed.
What? No, I'm fine.
Hell yeah!
I'm good.
Hell yeah! I know you're joking when you say that. I know you're.
I paid
you're
$30. No, I paid $250 for a guy to lie to me about
$30.
wine
Yeah.
Lied to me about wine.
because sommeliers are BS, as we've already discussed.
Sommeliers or BS. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Megan and I are watching Make Some Noise on Dropout, and Brendan Lee Mulligan was given a prompt to be like a moonshine sommelier. He's like, "Hey there, everyone! I'm your sommelier for the evening." It's hilarious. We call this one the Folgers because it was made in a Folgers coffee can.
Sounds
It
right.
was so good. Anyway, I think we're gonna end it there.
Alrighty.
And if people in chat, I know Cauliflump, so you can't stay for long, but yeah, just want to have a quick chat with you guys afterwards. So don't take off too quickly.
Oh yeah.
Very quick though. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for hanging out.
Indeed. It is late. We're just gonna end it here, I think. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely evening, and we will see you all next week at Tuesday.
Well, yeah. Sounds like it.
Yes.
Tuesday sounds like Tuesday.
Sounds like Tuesday. Old D&D
There
day.
you go.
All right. We'll see you then, guys. Thanks for coming along and hanging out. Bye.